took it down, stuck it.
You're live.
Oh, anyway, I took it down, stuck it back in its bag. We're live. I can't tell you what we're talking about. You know why? You know what? It literally is a secret. And I'm glad she told me I'm live because I would have spoiled it. Happy Sunday. This is Sunday. For those of you that don't know, it's a slow Sunday. That's a lie. Anyway, how you guys doing? Last
Sunday before Christmas.
She did it. She did it. She stole the thunder. She's thunderous.
Good morning, everybody.
We have been pre-baking for Christmas all morning. So
and
I feel
tired.
She's tired. So don't be no shenanigans today. She will cut you. Hold please. Do I look better now with my blue side light?
Panther food, Frank EDC, $5.
Franklin, thank you.
Thanks. The cat is getting giant. We should bring the cat in here one day just to.
But look, here's the thing. Since he's been banished, he's gotten less friendly to the girls. He still likes me. Here's two things that's happened. We feed him to keep him compliant and from going in the road and getting squished and from getting eaten by coyotes. But the problem is he's gotten fat. So he is more attractive to the coyotes. So I'm not really sure. It's only a matter of time on TikTok before he turns into coyote snacks, because there's a bunch around here. The mountains of Northwest Georgia have lots and lots of coyotes, like lots. So we do need to feature him. He was this long and this tall before, but now he's this wide. So he's just a big dude. I'm not even entirely convinced that it's a cat. I think it's probably like maybe a mini panther or something. I don't know. But we've been cooking. C-Dub sent me a text. I was down here Sundays. I'll put my little shot timer on, my little leg, and I'll do that like 200 times every Sunday. And she sent me a text and said, I need to cook some stuff pre-cooked for Carimi. Get your chubby ass up here. And I went like this. That's how I walk when I'm at home.
Good day, Jake from Australia.
Yeah.
Gina, Micah.
I know why you're here. You need a knife. I'm going to tell you something.
Lots of anti-coyote on the wall there. Just saying.
JS. Yeah, there's as a matter of fact, I hadn't inventoried since the middle of the year, and I was adding what's been added. I added a bunch of stuff. I love doing trades.
Said we had a coyote kill a fawn in our front yard a couple months ago.
Yeah, and look, they're the only. Let me get back to Australia, and I don't want to beat this too much, but I ported a couple of times and worked with some of the Australian Army and some of their other SF guys. There's a mentality amongst the male population that's a little bit more like, like I dare you. A lot more like 1950s American, like my kind of dudes. Like you're not going to say that, you're going to get popped in the mouth kind of. I'm telling you, that's how culturally there is a difference.
Oh, Paradoxical Charlatan, 1999, China's Christmas present for being awesome as always.
He really is awesome. And somebody sent her an incredible gift we got yesterday. It was outstanding. So I saw that played out in what some of the civilian populations did to the terrorists that tried to wreak havoc. And I thought it was so inspiring that as soon as they reopen, they kick back up with the celebrations. They go back out to Bondi Beach, and they're basically like, beep, screw you. This is our place. I'm not scared. And they came out in droves. I don't think that would happen in the States. I really don't. We shut our airline. Anyway, I just was like, good on you guys. So, mate, I was like, that's awesome. I like that. That like, you're not going to, people that had no business throwing people to the ground, and then there was a couple that sacrificed themselves completely, and it's like, wow, awesome. They tried to neuter their population and not letting them have weapons and CCW stuff, but still some people stopped it. I thought that was awesome. So anyway,
Vince Anderson just wanted to say hi and thank you.
Hi. You're welcome. Sorry, I have a small girl child, and that's from Moana. So everybody clicked off.
Lots of compliments on my T.Kell holiday patch from Yojo.
Yeah, man, I got one on my.
Wants a kangaroo. Can you get her a kangaroo?
Sure, I've got help. Crap, I left it upstairs. Remind me next time. I'll bring it down.
You carry your kangaroo in your pocket.
I've got my Joey. I keep him in my hoodie, but it's like what 60 something here today. It will be. It's ridiculous.
We were arguing before we started this live stream.
Yeah, we were. You know what we were arguing about?
Yeah.
Not like a marital argument. You want to tell him?
Well, because he titled the video, and I was like, "Well,
Massive.
do we have a bunch of knives to give away?"
And I'm listing off like 15 in the shop that we can do. Like you can give away this one, not that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, this one. We got DP1s.
John Anderson, that's terrible. Terrible.
So I guess you're not going to repeat it. It must be really terrible.
Well, it's kind of funny, but it's terrible.
So
Joey in my pocket joke usually gets me in trouble.
The little Joey. Ooh.
It's terrible.
Sorry, that's just mildly
So anyway,
inappropriate, but not.
He heard me that we do have a bunch of knives.
She's like massive.
Well,
I'm like,
if it says you won't believe what we're giving away, it's got to be something really good.
We got a bunch of stuff, man. I'm just like,
Stephen Hunter's like, with a title like this, I'm waiting to see the prototype folder given away. And then Tim's like, do we really have to adhere to the titles? And I'm like, yes. People
but here's the thing though, we don't have a knife that's this big. That's massive. We can give away a massive quantity.
I have a really, really awesome knife. I don't know if I can give it away, but hold on. I'm just trying to see knife that I have so far.
I'm just trying to see who's gonna see it.
It's Jay in Florida said, I was hoping Tim was giving away SIGs.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Update on the resin skull. Tim wants to shoot himself over the resin skull. So if you have one, just be happy because we probably won't do anymore.
I can't. I mean, my God.
Like a couple $1,000s and trying to fix something that went
wrong. It's going backwards. Like they were working, and then all of a sudden, my resin printer lost its freaking mind. And I had our engineer John and then Vinny. I was like, look, guys, they're trying to tell me that it was a thing, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I've resin printed enough of stuff. That's not it. And you know, engineers, I really love being told that's not it. And I said, okay, look, we'll try it. But I got $2,000 in like 30 skulls that we're selling for 20 bucks a piece. So we're really upside down on this crap. So if we don't figure it out, we meaning you guys, because I've already tried, then I'm pulling the plug.
I swear we have the best community. Like everybody's just saying hey to each other.
There's no doubt in that at all. We literally have the best community, which is why it gets me so fired up when people say dumb things like, you gotta be a patron to get knives. Like that's so dumb. If you read all of the words in an entire sentence, you wouldn't be here. And again, you're a troll for saying that, so you don't understand English to begin with. Probably talk texting. That's how trolls type. Did you know that?
So we're going to do a massive giveaway because we can't lie. We can't lie.
We never have lied. We're not going to start now. We're giving away a bunch of knives. So you just stop me.
Paradoxical.
Let me tell you.
Dibs on the Huntsman giveaway. Thank you. And I'm really working on getting him to do a Huntsman run.
Listen to this. So you see on the thing, if you read all the words, we're talking about Q1 2026 calendar year for those of you business folk. And C-Dub is walking by with the big whiteboard that's upstairs in the shop. Did I just see Huntsman on Jeremy's schedule? Like that? And I was like, did you? Did you see that on there? I don't know what you saw. We're all drunk from having a cup of Christmas cheer. I don't know what's up, but that's...
Chad said, I got back my hollow ground knives that I had y'all put the new finish on, and they're beautiful. Y'all did an amazing job. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I saw those, dude. They're pretty rad. I haven't heard from Dan in forever. I don't know if you guys are keeping him busy doing private stuff or he hates
Mike
me.
Hauser said, just give away one large sapper.
That's what I said.
That's the massive giveaway.
That's what I was being a joke about. Like, I don't have a huge, like physically huge, but I do have outriders and slappers.
Zachary Walsh, good morning, T.Kell family. I received my Nautilus. It's the coolest knife ever. I have a few T.Kell knives. The Nautilus might be my favorite.
Look, I'm wearing mine today. I'm wearing the Lightning edition, the Storm edition.
Happy birthday. Today. Happy early birthday, Matt McCann. He said, I hope I win. Tuesday's my birthday.
Oh, let's Let's get some coffee going. Not like I need it. Is that a cat fingernail in my coffee thing?
Oh, exciting, Chad. We're excited to see it.
I feel almost 100% confident that the stupid cat fingernail's in this pot.
A cat fingernail?
You know, when they claw,
Oh.
can you cook those? No, that is not what that is.
So they're all saying outrider. You want to start off strong with an outrider?
Yeah, I know we've got sheaths for those. That's not cat fingernail. Some sort of a piece of food I'm going to cook into my coffee. So right on, let's fire this thing up. I'm doing that Irish spirited coffee from Pete's sake again today because
You love it.
that was really good last week. Let's get it rolling. Is that when I yell into the mic, does it scream on your end? I was watching, sometimes I watch that Classic Firearms channel, sometimes, and I was watching one of their like best hammer fired pistols of life thing today. And every time they would shoot, I was like, oh man, volume control. So I got tired and turned it off, like, whatever. Guess I'm turning into a diva. Haven't been to the range in months. It's right outside the door, and I choose not to use it. C-Dubs, I was like, why don't you go shoot it? I'm like, yeah, nah.
Raymond Johnson, have 7 T.Kells on the deck for the live. And then Matthew Latiziano said, Tim and CW do too much for us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but you know, it's Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas. I got my Christmas shirt on. I'm feeling extra Christmassy this year. I may be getting a giant Christmas gift this year. Maybe. Right, C-Dub?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. Fingers crossed. So far, for all intents and purposes.
For all intensive purposes.
Is it intensive or intense?
It's intense and purpose. It's a line from King of Queens.
Oh, C-Dub's formerly favorite show. She has every one memorized because she watches it a lot in Syndicate. Woo, big words.
You want to do an outrider so they know what?
Not really. I don't, because I don't have an outrider.
That have never been on here.
I have a. I don't have an outrider, but I do have its daddy, the Sapper. So that's the Sapper. The Outrider's got the battle worn finish. It does not have the line. So those of you that don't know, that line that's on that blade was inspired by the IDF because they need that line to search for mines underneath the ground. So my buddy Emery was active. He kind of cycles in and out of active duty, has for years. Was on the Tactical Rifleman channel, if you guys know that. So the difference is this hole's been opened up. There's jimping. It doesn't have the line. It does have his logo. And it's battle worn.
Oh yeah, Micah said we're already planning our Triple Blade show this year.
Right on. Me too. I was literally like looking at the price. If you guys have seen our display that have been to Blade Show, I like being different, and so I had a display built that's completely different than anybody else's. It's quite a statement piece, but it's tough to ship. So Blade Show is, what do you think? 60 miles from here, maybe. That's about
Something
right.
Like that.
So it's like an hour 15 minutes.
Matthew, no, not a new truck for Tim. It has something to do with the shop.
Right, something to do with the shop.
Where's your Santa hat from MA?
I don't have one. I have so much hair on top of my head, though, that I can like pull it sideways like Santa's little thingy. You don't do that? If I had red hair, there it is. So gross. Does anybody knows me knows I can't stand my hair, but guess who likes it? C-Dub, so guess why it stays? Because I love her. Easy. I wear hats all the time. But yeah, that is my Santa hat. But
Jim Collins, I would love to get you one of these 3 knives you're waiting on. Maybe email us and see if any of them could be shipped.
Yeah, sometimes they're just waiting because they're on another order. If they're all in the same order, and maybe one of them could be ready. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Collins?
Barbie EDC says, where'd it go?
I don't know. You know, I don't really know where it went.
We're getting close to 1,500 subscribers. Big giveaway soon. Much love to you all.
Congratulations. I have no idea how we have so many subscribers. I'm honored. I really am. I just don't get it. Like, if I watched me, I'll be like, this guy's insane. He's hyper, weird, chunky, annoying, something like that. And then I enjoy like picking on people, which I think that came from the Marine Corps, because you better have thick skin and be a Marin.
Ooh, Zeke is asking if we need crab cakes for Christmas. That's tempting. I don't want to be greedy. They are very good.
It's a long drive, bro.
Yeah, he gave us crab cakes that were the best I've had.
Yeah, and we shared them with Mom. And yeah. When I'm very giving, but I did miss them. So.
Sure. I need crab cakes for Christmas.
Yeah, just do better, and Zeke will send you some. I'm just, endeavor to persevere, sir. Yeah, the coffee.
You people that are on early, you get to get knives early.
Ooh.
Usually save them.
How many you got on here?
278.
Look, that increases your chances because sometimes it'll push 500. So as people wake up, sleep off their hangovers or whatever, it's early as crap in Hawaii. I know we got people that watch in Hawaii.
$1.99 for Micah, 263 people on the live, not even 80 likes.
What? That's a bad average.
Y'all to like.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I like being liked. Thanks, Micah. Helps. Actually, I don't really care if you like me. I like you, whether or not you like me.
Jacob brought the knife that we were going to send your husband, and I said, no. Let's not send him that. That's a little bit too crazy. I don't think.
I thought it was for a lady. This is for. I thought about the lady with the shirt from Blade Show.
I mean, I don't know because.
But you did say my husband will be so excited.
It was like zebra printed craziness, and not that. I'm like, I think he might be a little bit lower key than.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool, but then for you, maybe not. I don't know. We'll send you a picture.
Well, when she said David will be so excited, I'm assuming she wants to give it to him.
Yeah. So you were like, vetoed. Boom, the big veto stamp.
All right, let's give away this Outrider.
Okay, I would show it to you, but I don't have one here. So you can just imagine. Look on the website. Love it. The largest knife we make, 3/16 thick steel. It's pretty awesome. The sheath I'm really proud of. A lot of innovation in the sheep. Sheeps are good. Here's the problem that I find myself in. I got this package yesterday in the mail that I've been really excited to get.
Knife Nerd X5K. Knife Nerd, you're getting to add another knife to your knife nerdness.
Times 5,000. Did you win?
Yeah.
That's a big blade.
Big blade.
I hope you're a big nerd. I'm a big nerd.
We have a real or artificial Christmas tree. We have an artificial tree that stays up year-round.
Yeah, we never take it down. The only thing we do is take the ornaments off. The girls like the tree up, and I'm like, I give up.
Congrats, Knife Nerd. You need to email us, customer service at TKellians.com, and we'll get you set up.
And we are going to check to make sure that there's not 4 people creating Knife Nerd just so they can win. We'll remember the original. We have real trees in our yard. I have like 30.
Say hi to Paige, my wife. She loves CW. Paige!
Hello.
Hi, Paige.
Oh, not me. Sorry, you guys.
I'm glad you love me. I love you too.
Talk amongst yourselves, Paige and CW. I just be here. Yeah, so we have a bunch of Christmas trees in our yard that I planted for like a hedgerow, kind of. So we got like 30-foot ones, 3-foot ones, 6-foot ones, year-round Christmas trees everywhere, inside and out.
Yeah, I don't think he would have liked the print. It was like zebra printed onto the blade.
It's like leopard, zebra, octagonal, geometric fade. It was neat. I thought it was really cool. It's a cool pattern. Jacob's probably at home crying. Actually, he's not.
Oh, that's cool, Regina. She said I keep mine up as well, decorate for every holiday.
Oh, we should do that. Ours is just like a ficus.
And Lakeside said, Tim, pick your battles. I agree, leave the tree up.
Yeah, man. I'm smart. There's so much estrogen in my house. I'm not doing it. I have enough testosterone to counteract the 3 of theirs. I'm kind of a rough and gruff and manly dude, so I don't fight on the tree. Because if you combine it all at just the right day, you're going to die. Death. I don't care how many guns you got.
Can I have some of that soup or whatever it is you're making at T.Kell 9? LOL.
Coffee. It is coffee. It is sent in by Pete's sake, spirit-infused Irish whiskey, fire department coffee. People used to send us coffee.
See you in Tennessee. What's up with the trend of decorating 4 or 5 trees throughout the house now? Yeah, everybody has like more than one tree now.
Here's what happened. It went from everybody like, you know, we grew up in the 80s and 90s.
Hey, thanks, Brand New American. Gifted 1 T.Kell Knives membership.
Yeah, thanks, Brand New American. Congratulations on your citizenship.
Oh, I missed Will. Good morning, CW Tim and TKellians. Merry Christmas. Member for 4 months.
Good
Thanks, Will.
morning and your
And
120
like
days of awesome.
Paradoxical also, I don't know if I showed yours, but here it is. Member for 8 months.
God, you guys are
Call
awesome.
dibs on the Huntsman giveaway. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like a
Oh, I missed a bunch of y'all. Okay, Scorch GM gifted a membership.
Her and Paige were talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just got sidelined. They,
Thank you, Scorch GM.
whatever. We were
Thank
just
y'all for
here.
gifting memberships. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
and the stuff you guys send in, like I was all super emotional. Not, I don't get emotional, you know, like no crying, but I just was talking about it because
And Kane Miranda, Warthog.
Warthog. Oh, you want to give one away?
OTW. What does that mean?
On
the
wall.
way. Okay. Cool. Warthog
On the way.
Thank y'all, member.
Looking on the
for
wall.
6 months.
On the wall. Yeah. So I just was like, China got a really nice gift yesterday, really, because she puts herself out there.
$20 more from Scorch GM. Christmas present for China. Thank you for a year of help and awesome customer service.
That's right, guys. She really has kind of stepped into that role this year, and just she's a treasure to us as a daughter and to you guys as customer service. She's just awesome. She has a lot more than, you know, she picked up what CW and I started and has really just taken it to new levels. So we're very proud of her, and thank you guys for recognizing that. But we got this thing, and she was like, wow, this is so crazy that people like me and send me stuff. So I said, look, 99% of the stuff in the basement, challenge coins, patches, blades, people have traded me firearms, the candles, whiskeys and hot sauces, and baseballs signed by my relatives, George Kell, and baseball cards from the Hall of Fame guy, and all this stuff. If you guys look back at the old videos, 99% of this is not here. And that is why we give back so much, because you guys are so kind and so giving.
Salvo, are you the one that sent the present?
Yep, I was going to say.
China's the best. I'm
going to show it. Man, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And I was really glad to see on the card that you said T.Kell family after we had consumed like 50% of it in 4.5 seconds. Neat. I will show it because that's a really incredible gift box. Really cool. And when the cat gets eaten by coyotes, we can put it in the box and bury it, and then you'll live on in infamy. So it's double duty, coffins and snacks. Something's wrong with him. Anyway, I make coffee every Sunday because I need it. Sunday's typically the only day off I get, but then I stand here and act crazy on the live, and I need a little boost. I usually drink 1 cup of coffee, well, 1.5 every day. But on Sundays, I need extra coffee. There was some stuff in there I just dumped on the floor. But it's okay. It's my house. I do what I want. But yeah, so I guess that got boring to people, sending coffee. But I still make it because I need it. And you guys send in so much that I still have tons in the fridge and freezer. So I'm recycling coffees. This is not a sign or a ploy to get more coffee. It's just what's up. This is not easy. AeroPress into a cup that does not fit the stupid thing. Random American gave me this.
Oh, I'm showing comments and nobody can see what you're doing. Here, let me quit.
That's okay. I'm just burning the piss out of myself with the AeroPress. I switched back and forth between the AeroPress. Jeremy gave me a, hey, this is more than this cup will hold.
Blind Woo Fury super sticker. Thank you.
Should stop.
$1.99.
Should stop pressing. But Random American brought me this at Blade Show. Was that Texas or Atlanta? Who realizes that Blade Show, Texas is like 2.5 months away? I do, because we have this sign up with a countdown. I started calculating.
Barbarian Brownie. I have to have coffee too, otherwise I fall asleep standing up.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm fall asleep on a ladder, bro. Straight up. Like just no problem sleeping for me. Ever. Yeah. So coffee. And this is like ultra black coffee today. And I made a giant mess, which is also typical for me.
I'm holding my new favorite knife right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to show it, or if I'm going to show it, or if we're just going to see if people see it on the wall. I don't know what's up. And see if they can guess, because they have no idea. No clue. What's up? What's coming? Here's the thing about this, her new favorite knife. She's not hyping it. It's awesome. It's a 3-way collaboration. One of the people.
I love it that much.
Me too, man. It's shocking how good it is. Hey, let's clean up Tim's mess.
Everyone's saying show it.
She showed like a second and a half of it on Thursday's little thing.
But we didn't show the sheet.
We didn't have the sheets yet. We did not. You're right. Sorry, I'm just cleaning some stuff.
Have any of y'all ever heard of QVO? QVO tactical.
That's it. That's all she's saying.
Well,
Of
he
course.
makes some great, like, I guess.
He makes a lot of cool stuff, right?
And he's really nice to us, and we asked him to make us a cool sheath for a cool blade.
You guys don't know Roger, super nice dude. We were trying to get this done.
It's so cool.
So he made a cool sheath, and then my friend Mike Jarvis of Auxiliary Manufacturing. Oh, that's it. That was it. That's all you get. That's it. It was like a shark.
Here,
There was. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna show it though. Like,
why can't you show it?
I don't know. I mean, because I'm hateful, I guess. Maybe.
Yes, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Roger's a good dude. We were trying to get this collab done. So also a friend of mine, you guys have probably heard of him, maybe Mike Jarvis of Auxiliary Manufacturing. You know, maybe that freaking rock star of a knife maker. He and I have worked together on a couple projects already. And I reached out to him and said, hey, dude, I want to do something rad. I want to do something really cool that nobody's ever done. And I want to do something really cool that you've never done. And let's do it. I want you to pick the materials. I picked, so it is his wrap. Like he did the wrap, but I chose the paracord because I wanted something different. And I said, I want you to choose the ray skin. So he chose the ray skin. And then I reached out to old Raj at QVO and I said, hey, dude, I got an idea. I got a crazy idea. I know you're crazy busy. We've become friendses. He likes our stuff. And I said, I'll tell you what. Here's what I got. Let me send you this thing. Are you in? And he's like, dude, I'm in. He was super excited about it. And I said, I want you to take this knife that I made and look at this.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
This wild wrap that me and Mike, I let him pick the stuff. He chose what he wanted on it. I want you to make a sheath that you want to make that matches this. Bam! That's what we did. We were trying to get them done in time to sell 60 of them so that we could give the proceeds from 10 of them to Toys for Tots. Because Mike Jarvis likes to donate to Toys for Tots. I'm a Marine. We've donated.
Johnson said stop teasing. Show the whole night.
I'm just drinking coffee. Anyway, so I'm just telling you about this thing that you're never going to see. So we tried to get it, but Roger's on like a, I think, 3-month minimum wait. And he freaking knocked him out in weeks, which I was super excited about. But you're not going to get to see it, so it doesn't really matter. But we don't have time to sell them and then get the proceeds of the 10 to C-Dub. Did you see the video where he took his Rivian and him and his crew went to Walmart and filled up his freaking truck and took and donated all these toys to kids? It's awesome.
That's awesome.
So this was a week or so ago.
Who did that?
Roger, QVO.
Oh, nice.
If you guys don't know, he makes some of the best holsters on the planet, and he's got some really cool, unique products anyway. If you watch YouTube.
What does your mug say?
Yet, despite the look on my face, you are still talking. This is kind of me. I'm not holding it just to show you people. I'm trying to drink it because it's hot as piss. Man, Irish whiskey flavored. Everything is great.
It's all words until we see the pictures.
But I already said you can't see it.
Just show them the knife. I've already said we're going to show it.
I'm super busy, though. Here's the problem. But here, you got enough people on here that want to see it?
Yep.
Okay, look. If you can guess what blade I did it on, then I'll show it.
Well, they saw that on the Thursday.
Like this. You did this. Like, look. So what was in my hand? That was it. Anybody guessed it? Not yet.
Nope.
Cool. not been done yet. We haven't done a
Barbarian Bronny said, "Can I guess?"
no, because I think there's one on the way to you so that you can take pictures. And if you didn't know that, now you do. The sheets came in yesterday. Blown away. Absolutely blown away. He was like,
definitely not a night huntsman.
no,
Definitely not.
no.
Sheep's foot scout. No.
That'd
This
be
is an agent, and nobody's guessed which one yet.
cool. Well, you know, when they do, maybe they'll be able to see it. You know what I'm saying?
V3 Nautilus, no, Justin.
So let's talk about other things.
How are the folders going? I'm so excited to get a folder from
So
my favorite knife company.
if you're on, thank you. One, if you're on the Kickstarter, I did an update the other day. Vance had the first 52 blades done. He arranged them in like a Christmas tree thing, and I did a teaser. He got those out to me. Heat treated, and then we lasered the logos in and then sent them to Nickel Boron.
John's 004.
He has already gotten those back. As soon as I got done with Nickel Boron, I sent them over to him. So he's building the first 52 of those, and we're going to start shipping that first. But while he's building those, he's doing the blades for the rest of the batch. He moved into a new space.
What were the other knives you said I could give away? I'm going to be doing a few here and there. 1, 3, 4,
Ops Hawk, Ops Striker, FMF, Nautilus, FLN 2.0.
I forget all of those.
They won't let you.
Somebody
DP
tell
ones.
me what you want me to do out of what he just said.
And then we've got adversaries. That's a lot of choices.
Mo Patty EDC. I think if you type in T.Kell, it'll come up.
Yes. I don't know why it doesn't come over T.Kell. T.Kell, that's me. That's because I'm the T in the Kell. You may not recognize me with my hat on, but this is me. Wow, I really like coffee.
Did you say Nautilus?
Yeah, I did.
I see an FMF, Op Striker, Nautilus, 2 Op Strikers so far.
So I've got 3 buy now, ship now things in the works. One of them finished up yesterday. The only thing I have left to do is logo Auxiliary Manufacturing's label on that. You know what? Here, let me ask you this, guys. I know we just did a drop. I didn't think it was going to happen fast enough. If I
show us an FMF while you're talking.
I don't really know how to do that. I just talk with my hands. Here's an FMF. This is one of my apps. This is actually on my kit. I'll show you the one that's on my kit in just a second. Are you over here? I didn't even ask you.
Yep.
What is that purple thing in the corner? Yeah. So FMF. Got a bunch of these. I got a cool buy now, ship now program going on soon, super soon with one of these. Really rad. Really, really excited about that. So that's an FMF. Yeah. But yeah, so what we're doing is those of you people that jump in early and buy the 1 to 3 or 3 to 6 month weight blades, I'm making twice the batch. So first half of the year, I'm making, let's say 400 knives. I'll sell 200 on a drop. That funds the rest of the entire batch, and I sit on the other 200 until I can do a buy now, ship now. And typically I try to make those really cool because people are like, T.Kells, they're something, they say dumb shit.
Oh, did you bring any of those tailors?
What?
The ones that have
I think so.
Marks, or what
I hope so.
Cracked ice.
I hope so. I also worded the email
EDC
stupid and confused a lot of people, which was dumb.
I thought you had to go back to the shop and get them.
Yeah, I did and I didn't. I was supposed to. Let me just make sure. Let me just. Yeah, I didn't. I did not bring the correct
What's going on with the High Shine S35VN 007s? They're
just waiting on their sheaths so we can stick them in a sheath and ship them to you humans. They're done. Want to see one? Is that a tease? Here, that's what they look like. Ooh.
Matthew McCann said, "I'm part of the email list. How do I get notifications about drops?"
We'll send them. We will send them to the email list.
All right, y'all. We got to shut off the stream. We're going to have to shut it off because Beastie Boys doesn't want us to give away knives when people have been waiting for 6 months.
All right. So you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, bye, y'all.
Bye. All right. Let's cut it. Let me pull my mic off.
Y'all can blame Beastie Boys.
All right. I did. I literally took it off. You turn it off?
I don't know. I mean,
All right, cool.
it is irritating because we're trying to be nice to y'all. I understand if you've been waiting 6 months, but we're not giving away anything that somebody's waiting on. So if you would like to email us, we can see what you're waiting on and we'll see if we can get it to you. And Tim's out there punching the punching bag. You want me to cut it off?
Huh? Yeah.
You over one person?
I like being nice.
They're all laughing. I think you're actually mad right now. Okay, can you come back?
It sucks that the gym is like right here.
You feel better?
I did beat the crap out of Taylor Martin. I got a nice little sweat. Where's my mic? Where did I put it?
Here, is this it? People just don't understand how hard it is. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard.
I'm like a for real beast.
I mean, we're coming off of like a person that called last week saying terrible stuff. Like, y'all don't understand. Every knife finishes at a certain time frame, depending on what material's late to us.
It's also advertised 1 to 3 or 3 to 6. You know, it's not like we're hiding things as they ship. You know what I mean? You actually have to click a box before you can complete your transactions. But then I have to apologize for people that can't read or don't read. Whew, man. I put a lot of force into that.
My mom said, tell Tim to ignore and be encouraged.
That was you guys ever seen those bob dummies that were like 250 pounds? You fill the base with sand. That's what I use to do my martial arts training stuff. And it's like right outside that door, which is convenient for when you get super happy with humans. So
I just don't know how to make people understand. Like, it's how are we?
Don't be generous. You shouldn't do that. If you've got extra stuff that, you know, you shouldn't do that.
Dan R, when a dog barks, do you respond? Ignore the dog. We
typically,
let's try it.
Typically, when a dog barks, I yell out the window, shut the F up, or I shoot it. So, yeah, no, I don't ignore dogs. I don't do that. I'm like old school. One of those, like, people yell at me, I headbutt them or something. But I'm nice. I try to be nice.
See you in Tennessee. Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, I know who that is. See this?
Who is it?
I'm pretty sure the giftor of this Arlie Ermy signed SOG. Pretty sure.
That's who Beastie Boy 44?
No. I think see you in Tennessee, right?
Oh.
I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah. So here's the thing. Knives in our shop, right? When I get the steel and I water jet them and surface grind them, water jet surface grind.
Hey, thank you for the $20.
I'll sell the blanks basically on a drop. And if I think or I'll sell after heat treat and we're just waiting to wrap up sheaths or grips, we'll do a 1 to 3 because that kind of gives me enough room to finish out grips and sheaths.
Wait, what happened to Steven? It says prayers for Steven.
Steven.
You need to focus on stuff that
Clayton?
actually matters.
Which Steven?
Oh, heading home for Florida after Sister's Memorial.
Oh,
Stephen Clayton lost his sister.
Yeah, I've been praying for you on that, brother.
Steven.
So that's a 3 to 6 month wait. If it goes over, something happened where, like these Taylor's Ridges that I had to email, or CW had to email about this week, maybe something weird happens with the finish, but you know, or sometimes we're holding on G10 because we use American made G10, and sometimes American manufacturing sucks, which it typically does. But I'd say 99% of the time we meet our advertised goal or whatever. And then typically we will try to be giving because you guys take time to spend money with us and it's nice to give back in the meantime. Or like a 1 to 3 month, the blades are done, they're heat treated, they're nickel borons. That's the 1 to 3. 3 to 6 is when I just have the steel, but we don't do like a typical company that pre-sells.
Sean Anderson's cracking me up today.
Yeah.
Why I prefer livestock when they don't behave, I eat them.
That's, yeah. Man, that's a really good. I used to raise livestock. Maybe that's the problem. I don't have pork on the property anymore, and I could just shoot them. That's hilarious.
Hey, thank y'all everybody for saying nice things, and I'm sorry I didn't mean to incite anger towards Beastie Boys. I am understanding of people that are upset about their order.
Have a cup of cheer.
It's just hard to be in, you know, you always want to, you have to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, and if you don't know what it takes to have a knife coming, it's easy to just say stuff.
I rubbed my eyes to get some patience and folded my contact in half, so that didn't work out great. So we're just gonna sit here while I fix that, if it fixes.
Oh no, you hate whenever your contacts get...
You know what it feels like though? It feels like someone's stabbing you in the eye.
Are you going to be able to keep on going?
No, we can talk about stuff. I'll just take it out and throw it on the floor. It is my last set for the year. I need to order more. Yeah, it's all folded in half. I can feel it, but we'll just endeavor to persevere. I'll just blink a lot. So back on the 3 to 6, it's if I get this deal, I think it'll take me 6 more months to complete them. So if something happens where lost in transit between heat treat and me, which has happened, or we get a bad heat treat, stuff, or whatever. And trust me, I wish I had the capital to do like these like huge American corporations do, and they just make 100,000 of each knife in one color and 100,000 in the next color, and then they just sell them, and you buy them from Blade HQ because they freaking mark them up 40%. I'm not that big. We got 4 employees, and we did 20,000 knives this year. So, you know, sometimes it happens. It's like the Night Stalkers. We lost the entire batch. Now my contact has fixed itself, but because this eye is an astigmatism, it's like this. So everything is super blurry and like, woo! There was real whiskey in my coffee. And then if something does happen, it'll take longer than the prescribed thing. You know, shit happens, life goes on. We all kind of work together. We'll do our best. Or it could hold for something stupid. There it went. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's on the floor. Don't stick that thing back in.
No, wait, not all this crap on the floor. There it is. You want this? There it is. All right.
Small batch is the bee's knees from Matt.
It is. It gives us the ability to stick and move. You know what I'm saying? If we catch something, we can remake and start over, and that way we're not making, or we can make changes in the middle. So it works a little better that way.
Mom says, I think it's on his cheek, or it's a tear.
It must have been this entire time, and then it fell on the floor. So now left eye is really wacky. So I digress.
Thank you for saying that, Silent Strike. You guys have really been kicking it this year and put out a lot of product. Yeah.
Yeah, and we really did shorten those lead times, but Beastie Boy, I'm a beast and a boy, and an angry person, I guess.
No matter what you do, people will complain.
Yeah, I sent an email.
I don't know. He may be off now, but
probably.
Sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just not.
Well, I mean, it's really personal when you make as much effort as we do to be kind to people. What was the exact comment? I didn't get to see it.
You shouldn't be giving away knives when somebody's been waiting 6 months for theirs.
So you just ruin it for the whole group. Rather than send an email and ask a question. Just get on and be a troll. I don't understand that. But, you know, it happens.
All right, we're still going to give y'all an FMF. I can promise you nobody has an order for an FMF that they're waiting on.
That's the thing, the one knife that you've given away. We should just, yeah, okay. Your generosity.
Let's do it. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry effing Christmas. Beastie Boy. How much hate mail did he get?
He's still on. Yeah, y'all don't beat up Beastie Boy. William McLean, 4962.
It would have been awesome if he won. That way we could rub some. I'll tell you what, boy, or B squared, send an email. Don't be rude to my daughter. If you're going to send a rude email, send it to me. And I will do my absolute level best, if it is at all possible, to get your 6-month knife sent to you Monday or Tuesday. Because I'm working Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a grip that we're waiting on. It's
Yeah.
not like we're just holding it. Like, we don't want to send you your knife for some reason.
I'd rather just give stuff away and tell the people that paid money to piss off.
Congratulations, Will McLean. Do you have an FMF?
You do now. Well, you've given away 2 knives. Man, had we shipped all the Outriders?
If we haven't, it's only a grip or something.
Shame on you. DP1s. You know what I'm saying? DP1s. You know what I like? I like that I've been back to my martial training, and if you guys have been watching the channel for long enough, you've kind of seen me go from twice the man that I was down to
Nick Foster Life. All you have to do is do the hashtag word when I show
right.
it.
Copy paste is
That's
probably
it.
easiest. That way you don't gaff it up, because sometimes we misspell stuff and then it'll be on there. But I did like that I could rock that thing back. You know what's interesting is being out of doing martial training for all those years. We got
DP1 sheaths.
I hope so. I mean, I may have one in my personal stash.
We could do a leather.
I got leather just in case, but I bet we've got one somewhere. So, I mean, I guess that also kind of answers the question of whether we should do that buy now, ship now, QVO auxiliary thing, because there are 004 orders out, right? Or have we shipped all those?
No, I mean, we're doing everything with a clear conscience. We're not doing anything that people assume we're doing. So we have to just keep operating.
Well, I don't know what you would assume with that. Like, what is the assumption?
I always just try to put myself in that person's position. Like, if I paid for something and I'm waiting, and then I get the impression that something that's happening that's actually not.
We used to have this thing in America or in just society where there was a thing called discourse, where like you ask a question instead of making an assumption. But in this social media, instant gratification, I can say what I want, and then just we had a guy that did the same thing. Like, everything that he said that was super nasty on the phone. One, I've never had anybody be that ballsy on the phone with me, because typically in person they can kind of see that me grip my teeth and like have to take a walk. Where it just, every like YouTube troll comment that I had seen in the last 6 months, this dude said it. Stop making videos, make nice. Well, bro, I make 2 hours worth of videos every Sunday live. Like, it's my only day off. If you guys don't want me to be here, we won't. We enjoy the community. So that was kind of hateful. And then the other thing you said was,
Leon wants to see a V3, honey.
I could have made a knife in the amount of time. I'm like, could you have made 20,000? You know, it's just like, people say stuff.
Oh, this is cool.
That they wouldn't have said.
1931 Leatherwork said, CW, if you guys want, I can kick a DP1 leather sheath at you if you want to give a DP1 away.
I want to show what we've been working on with him. It's pretty rad. So here's a V3. These are shipping now. I know every day we ship 5 or 10 of everything that can be shipped, which is why some of you got emails about the AEBL Taylor's Ridge. If you're waiting on your Taylor's Ridge and it's an AEBL, go check your spam folders or your emails, because CW sent you an email. And if you check your spam folder and it's not there, reach out and we will send you that email. Basically, something really cool happened with the nickel boron, but then I couldn't send them like they were because they didn't match the pictures. And it's just really neat. They look like cracked
The new
eyes.
ones don't have the logo on there.
They do not.
Well,
this batch does, right?
Mick, well, he said how much to remove the Trident and Gideon name.
You know, they're off of the next batch.
Mom said Daddy loves that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Loves this knife? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, cool. I mean, it's an awesome knife. We have people. Well, I was going to drop the spike because it catches on shirts and clothes and gear, but there were so many people like, do not do that. I may make it an option on the next round that you order that we can shave
Clint
it down.
Moon, we're shipping them like as soon as
Yep.
people are answering. No, he's asking about the Taylor's Ridge.
Yes.
The email I sent out.
Yeah.
As soon as
So
people are answering, we're grabbing them and shipping them.
that's right. Yep. We did several that they may not have made it to shipping, but Vinny built them and put them in QC, and while Jacob was building other stuff.
Benjamin Law, $100. I received my FMF and Outrider last week. They're awesome. Thank you, Tim, and thank you, China, for help.
Absolutely,
the whole time.
man.
She's helping me a lot for orders and shipping.
Yeah.
Ignore YouTube jerks, Tim. Keep it up.
Oh no, but
That's awesome. And I think he's in Hong Kong.
Correct.
That's so good. I'm glad you got
correct.
it okay. Sometimes the international shipping can be crazy.
It can. But they're pretty on it in Hong Kong. So hopefully he didn't
And
mind.
Frank EDC said that finish looks like kind of a washed iron or something, but I really like
You know what?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It looks really rad. And I tried to get the nickel boron dude. I asked Cody, I'm like, hey man, can you do this on subsequent runs? Can you replicate this intentionally?
Jason, what blade is it? What do you have?
It's also why we do production updates. If you see one of the little things, like we let you guys ask us and we're honest and say, hey, because I stand up in front of you live every week to try to be open and upfront and go, hey, if there's an issue, let's take care of it. I'm not going to hide from anything. We're not keeping secrets. We're not trying to be doing crazy stuff.
I am David said, been pushing Roger to collab with you all on a Be Less Dumb rap for his holsters ever since he had a 003 on video. Definitely looking forward to this collab. QVO makes great stuff. Have multiple.
And a good dude.
$10. Thank you.
And he's a good dude. Thanks for pushing. Maybe that's why he was amenable to it. I think he might have been a little bit surprised.
Yes, that was what Tim was saying the other day. He said John Willis of SOE Gear will take a rude troll customer's order and make a YouTube video of him burning it while telling that troll he doesn't want or need his business.
That's crazy. And I told Susan, like, maybe I need this. Like, no, we're way nicer than that. And you know why? And people are like, you should just ignore and don't get angry. But here's the thing. I think if you really care about your business and the people, and we're like, we don't even do regular videos anymore, because this feels more intimate,
Well, we just don't have time.
And we don't have time. Like, this is the one thing we haven't cut out.
We want to be able to do more videos.
But yeah, it's just because I'm excited about my stuff. And then if you see on the back end how freaking frustrating it is to try to be a manufacturer in the United States right now it's just, we did away with the infrastructure for U.S. manufacturing in the effort to have a one world economy. And people like me that really want to put their neighbors to work, literally the equivalent
Where
is,
you at, Nick?
It's about $3 an hour for what the person in China gets paid to do the same job as an American. So for the $3 an hour job,
can you show a DP1?
I'm paying somebody $15 to $17.50 an hour.
We got some visitors on here, so show in case they don't know.
What do you want? What do you want me to show? What do you want to show?
DP1. We're doing a giveaway.
You giving away? Here, I'll do my personal that I think looks rad. I'll show this one. Oh, that's how I carry mine. This is the DP1 with my Carta, green micarta. But I have the hand-turned screws that Don Mitchum made me. So that's not what's coming on the giveaway because we don't have any more. But, and a little lanyard that Jacob put on there. I stole his bead because I told him I'd fire him if he didn't give it to me. Anyway, I love the DP1. It's such a full handle. And when you put the little lanyard on, it really makes it a capable. I like it for skinning and caping. It's really nice. This blade is named after...
Yes, you can enter the giveaway. Anybody
one of my best friends in the whole world, one of the most inspirational people in my life, and who happens to be my father-in-law. So I got the lottery there. Donald Pace, the DP1. There's his name on there.
For everybody that has joined the member site, I'm going to answer this question Walter Street had. He's asking about blemish blades. He's an old TKellian. He's wondering about that.
Yes.
We are working on implementing all that. So
correct.
At this point, at this point, y'all have your discount in any of our like early releases we'll do.
Yes.
We're still working on like the site
getting
stuff. But please email us if there's a blemish blade.
Yeah, we have a lot of blems, especially coming into the end of the year. I just had to do an inventory.
We're learning how to do this thing, so
but that is where they're gonna live. So we're gonna have the blems there, and we
posted something
a lot.
What did I miss? Let me see.
I'm sorry, maybe
I hate when I miss those. Oh, I'm sorry, Crow's Blade. I missed it. Let's see. CW, can I get a shout out? Fun live streams, which include some folding knife unboxing, knife talk, and knife maintenance, and chat about food, snacks, and everything in between. Y'all go check out.
It sounds like
Blades.
my live broadcast, except for not folding knives. Well, we do some folders. Do coffee. People like that, I think. They might send you some. Yeah, check it out. I'll check it out. But what she was saying, that lady, she was saying stuff. We're going to be adding those things. Also, the biggest thing that's hard to do, Patreon got all communist on us and kicked us off, saying we did stuff we didn't do. We appealed. They didn't like it, which is weird because some of the biggest gun tubers in the industry, one, they don't have the file. We have 2,400 patrons over there. So
are the screws on the website for purchase right now?
They should be if they're not. If
True
not,
5014. They should be under lashing screws. If they're not, you can email us.
Yeah, I put it like I think under accessories and screws or whatever.
Oh yes, I loved it. A Barbarian Brawny. I wanted to share that. I'm going to do that later on.
What?
I wanted to do it at a time of day when people are going to be on. I was looking at it like 4 o'clock in the morning. His Piranha, his video he did.
Yeah, I caught a few minutes of it and then my phone went nuts. Not just with people trying to attack me and call me and stuff. So what we're trying to do is get that posting and back and forth and the ability to individually message like we had on Patreon.
I believe Tim mentioned wanting to share a project with the class.
I don't know what you're talking about. What we're talking about.
What does the nickel boron process do to Magna Cut?
Nothing. Nothing different than it does to any other steel. What nickel boron is it is a Rockwell in the 70s, and it's very highly lubricious and adds a level of corrosion prevention. So when you have a blade and you coat it in a very slick, very hard material, it cuts better and it's more durable to impacts, and nickel boron becomes part of the substrate. So it will move and flex with the blade, unlike a plating. It's an electroless process. So it's going to make the surface of it harder and more scratch resistant, and that higher lubricity means it's going to cut easier because it's going to push material away from itself. So you've got a Magna Cut, which is really nothing super magical compared to a lot of other steels out there, but hey, marketing. Like on the folder, we went with that because people were asking for it, not because I think it's anything more super. It is a much more difficult to sharpen in the field than the stuff I typically like to use, but I'm also trying to get our name out there, so we pushed into using some. But it's going to make that combatant folder feel way more slicey than Magna Cut you're used to, which is what it does for all the other steels we use, and push that material away fast, like so.
Casey Curtis said, what's the Tonto in the top left? And then...
Oh, yeah. That's a custom.
50 Shameless said, what's your most commonly sold blade recently?
Well, because we do drops right now, it's the Night Stalker has always been a huge success. I've seen the Nautilus and Nautilus V3 pick up some steam. This was a Tonto I used to make years ago, and I had some local guys do a custom Cerakote on it for my son who loves... Star Wars. So these mean something to Star Wars people. And this is the actual Stormtrooper white. So he didn't want it, so here it stays. That's it. Tonto, this is $10.95. So I thought about bringing this back, but I brought the blade shape back.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do like a small run of those.
I have 2 of them still that I never heat treated back in the day.
That is.
But I'm thinking about bringing it back on the combatant grip and on a folder.
Wait, show that again because I was not over there.
So look, here's a combatant grip.
Hunter said, I'm definitely not jealous of those grips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I highly doubt he would ever get rid of that.
Yeah, it's there's some sentimentals in that thing. But yeah, so that's the same blade, just shortened. And on the combatant grip, I like it. I'm thinking about bringing this in this year, but this is definitely going to come to the folder. While we're over here, let's talk about the folders. So these first 52 of these should be shipping within the next couple of weeks.
What's
They're done.
Cool grip on the Scout. Sorry.
This one? That's just OD micarta.
Well, what's beside it?
Oh, what do you mean?
That.
Is this the second in the folding knife series?
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are the grips that won the vote for the 20 limited edition that are going to be on the Kickstarter. So those 20 people that jumped in first that elected to pay more for these special grips, this is them. The carbon fiber, chunk carbon fiber, they turned out beautifully. I really like them. This is the sheep's foot. So tentatively talking about, I want to have all these shipped by the 15th of January. So I'm going to be off by a couple weeks. I think we're going to be able to do it. If we can do it, we're going to drop the sheep's foot version, the folder Scout. The cool thing, if you guys haven't followed that project, is you can remove this screw and this screw. Once you do that, you push the pivot out and you pull back on the crossbar lock, the blade drops away and the handle stays. Everything stays together, and you can take this blade and put this in here and vice versa. So the eventuality of this whole ecosystem of folding knives is you'll be able to buy a frame and with a blade, or just a frame, or a frame and all 5 blades that we're going to put on this folding handle, so you can swap them in and out, or you can just buy one and then one blade at a time as they come out. That's the eventual plan. So as each one releases, it's going to be a complete knife, and then we will go back into selling the blades when those runs are done, if that makes sense. Also, on the modularity side, I like a wire clip because it's a little bit more clandestine. These are 1095 high carbon spring steel, so they shouldn't stretch. If you don't like that style, these are the common fit for Spyderco replacement clips.
Trust Monkey said need to make more of those carbon fiber grips for your fixed blades.
Yeah, they're a pain.
We did do some for the Ops Hawk a long time
We
ago.
had so much material loss too, though. They delaminated, but this is a different provider. So if you like a titanium deep carry pocket clip.
Hey, Paradoxical, you can get the limited. Just send us an email.
So,
right, honey? Can't we add him to get the limited? He said his phone.
You said it.
Oh.
I'll just need to get with Vance and order more material.
Oh, are we like literally that
I plan on releasing these later on, but if he's got a compelling argument.
He does.
I know. You win every time. It doesn't really matter. So you can get those deep carry pockets. Gosh, I forget the name of the companies that I've used. Sorry, you guys have told me. Rick's Garage Tech, does that make sense? Maybe? You can do a regular style pocket clip, titanium pocket clips, anything that fits that Spyderco pattern. It is ambi, so you can put it over here. We're running skiff bearings on them now. We locked that in with skiff. Those are in. It's got, well, the coolest part about this is a crossbar lock that does not require 30 minutes of assembly and disassembly. Even when you're changing the grips out, 2 screws, pull a slab off, throw it back on. Interchangeable. The frame stays together. That's the magic of this. An interchangeable blade crossbar lock folder. And we worked really hard on the balance so you get that kick. Look, isn't that rad? It looks spring-loaded, but it's not. It's just
Walter,
the bearings are good
order the folder in sheep's foot. You can email us. We can add a couple, I think, right, honey?
Well, we haven't released the sheep's foot yet. But,
oh, I'm sorry. Just the regular folder.
So I'm targeting the 15th of January to launch the next Kickstarter. What slowed us down to not get these by Christmas is I thought it was going to take weeks for the thing to sell out. So I gave it a 30-day runtime, and it sold out in days. You know what I mean? We reached our goal in days. The stupid me not having done Kickstarter. That's the cheaper cousin.
Let me read C. Beaudry's comment. I love spending my Sunday mornings with you guys. Don't let the haters get under your skin. You never know what the jerks.
Look, let me tell you something. 80% of that was theatrics.
That's what I try telling myself when they say dumb shit. Yeah.
The first 20% was like, all right, whatever. I'm used to it.
It was funny because he said, what did he say? You're mad because you're wrong or something.
Oh, really?
I'm not really that mad. It's just frustrating because people don't understand what's going on.
Oh, so there was an extra jab in there after the fact.
Yeah.
No, I guess. I mean, here's the thing. We can meet in the gym. That's fine. Or on the range. Or
you just got to blow some steam off from Yojo.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, look, I'm in my mid-40s now, but I can tell you this. I work out hard. and I still can operate. So, I mean, I'm mad because I'm a man. That's what happens. But I mean, if you stay on and continue to post like jabbing,
Jody
trolly
said
things,
CW limited edition was
I'll just have
30,
Hunter.
right? Tim keeps saying 20.
What? Oh,
Was it?
I think it was 20.
Okay. I don't remember actually.
If it was 30, I definitely need to order more material. Because we ordered enough material to cover 20 and make 30 in case we have delamination or loss, or so that.
Fallon Bale, no, we do not have aluminum extended grips for the striker. Maybe one day.
No, but I'm thinking about putting Jeremy on that.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy made these for the, I don't know, I guess nobody's asked about this, the Dragonfly.
Oh yeah, they have. They've been saying they want it.
So, yeah.
Oh, let's show it.
We're
Okay,
targeting.
let me give away this DP1 real quick and then we'll show it.
Okay.
I've got, you're not on that camera yet.
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. Mad because you're wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you run a manufacturing company there, Jack. You know exactly how wrong I am. Coffee.
Anthony Walls 5777.
Please reach out via email for your free knife that we should not have given you because I'm wrong. Yeah.
Congrats. What was it? A DP1.
There you go.
They're asking to see the cat.
It just climbed up in the window. So
Will our backer number correspond to the number on the blade?
yes, it will. So, and we're going to ship in that order too. So that's what we're going to do in that order, which is something I got to figure out how to do. So anyway, I want to target the 15th release of these.
We need a utility blade option for the folder. Vinny knows a guy from I Am David.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool idea. I like it. So maybe that'll be the 4th or 5th. That'd be really cool.
Thanks, David.
I like the idea. So what it looks like, are you gonna put me back over here?
Yep.
All right, so what it looks like, and I don't have a DP2 here because for some reason Nick decided to send the DP2 to
It's customer service at TKellians.com. I'll type it, put it up here for you.
let me see what Nick says about this. Okay, so I've got a DP2 in the machine version on the way. I can show a picture of it because Nick is finishing up machining the DP2s. But there's a reason I'm holding this, showing that. And look, we're not going to release the sheep's foot. Sorry, I'm really good at multitasking. Found the
Night
picture.
Stalker or Nighthawk giveaway would be awesome. You let me know if I can do that. Huh?
Hawk you can do. Stalkers, they're still open for purchase.
We got sheaths for hawks.
I think so. If not, we can leather it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, the Night Stalkers are still open for order. Because I know I'm wrong, I'm gonna not do that. That's why I'm so mad. I think it's funny. Like if you're gonna say dumb shit and then stay on, you're obviously a troll. Or just need attention.
Sheep's foot or Warncliffe on the next folder?
We're going to do sheep's foot first, and then I'm doing the Warncliffe. Because I've had more requests for this. So, here's the target. Let me pause this and go back.
Vinny knows the guy. Forget about it.
Don't. Okay, so, I'm looking at the 15th of January, if we can get everything shipped as a release for these.
Colin said, how thick is the handle?
It's the same thickness as the original knife. So I think that ends up being like 3/8 or something. So it's the same as the Combatant. That's what I wanted. I wanted the same outline, same feel, same width, so that you kind of get that similarity across platform. So that thickness, whatever that is, I always just kind of make stuff of how it feels and balances, and people ask me weird stuff about, well, I guess that's not weird. I'm just the only knife maker that does it different because I wasn't a knife dude before. I think that's why our stuff is popular. So look, there's this. If we get all of these shipped before 15 January, we're going to launch the Kickstarter on these. As fast as this project completed, I'm opening that up for 4 freaking days for this. And if it doesn't sell out, or it doesn't meet its goal in 4 days,
Man, that's short. I'd do a week.
well, it was 3 days before.
Oh.
But here's the thing: they hold your funding for the entire time it's running, which I didn't know. And then we got Vance over there spinning up his new workshop. So this, and this. That's what I want to do on the 15th. You see what I'm saying?
Foot DP1.
So it's like the sheep's feet. Lots of feet of sheeps that I want to do on the 15th. And we also have a special collab with that coming. But I don't want to drop more folders until we ship all the folders, which is what I did with the Night Stalkers on the drops. I will be sensitive to that as far as drops. I will.
Todd Champagne says, when you drop the sheep's foot folder, will there be an option to just order the blade? This for the ones that are already ordered the first round.
I'm considering that.
Okay, Jody, no problem.
I'm considering doing that, but what we're doing is we're going to make 300 of the blades. So maybe after we get the folder side of the project, because some people are holding out waiting for that one. They didn't get the combatant. I don't know. These are the reasons I want the stupid website up and running where we can take those Patreon style polls like we used to.
Yeah, I want to figure out how to do that stuff.
Today is the day where we dispel trolling rumors. The Patreon was not a paywall. If you guys saw the email, I feel like it's crazy that I even had to spend half my day writing that. Patreon was an idea of a follower of ours. You guys should do a Patreon show behind the scenes stuff. And in reward, offer discounts. I'm like, that's cool, or Blemish Blades, because the Blemish Blade drops were just bedlam. So we launched Patreon, and it got super, super popular. And as a payback for that, somebody suggested later on that we do drop for early release, like these, like the QBO drop we're going to be doing soon. There's 50 of those, and they're going to go like that. They're just going to sell fast because they're buy now, ship nows. And they were selling fast because we have like, I don't know how many freaking people on our email list and people that follow us all over the world. 50, it just gone in seconds. So as a thank you for supporting us and being the sounding board for knife designs, polling, behind the scenes stuff, merchandise generation, all that stuff, we offered blemishes and a 10% discount. The 10% discount lifetime on every purchase applies to...
What's on your waist today? I see a different something.
Oh, I'll
it's
show
not a 004. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It is a Nautilus Storm series. I'll show it in a minute. But it turned into this. You guys get 24 hours, and then we started doing 2.5 hours so we could track it easier. Early access. And they're like, hey, we're paying for behind the scenes stuff every month. Can we get first access? I'm like, sure, as a favor. You know what I mean? So that's where it came
Interloper said, do you know when the sheaths for the S35 and 007 will be in? Is that why? Are we holding on sheaths?
Well, it's more to Beastie Boys' point where we've got old orders on like Warthogs, Taylor's Ridges, Raiders, maybe various other ones that are out there that are either over or pushing that 6 months that they're completing. So I'm shipping those first in the order received. So it is pretty tacky, I think, of me to ship a 007 that we released, 35 days ago on a 1 to 3 month shipping timetable. If I got other stuff that I can ship that's older.
Sometimes it'll be like we do a run with the sheath, like we do it without a sheath. We do it with a leather sheath or something.
Yeah, that's like this with QVO. The 004 sheaths are not done, but QVO knocked out.
Yeah, and there's people that have been waiting on 004s for forever.
Exactly. So we're shipping several hundred blades a day some days, and definitely several hundred a week of stuff that's the oldest stuff out. So I'm completing sheaths for the oldest stuff first, but the blades, the grips, the screws, the finish, the lasering, all of that's done on the S35V and 007s. Matter of fact, all the 007 blades are done, completely done, but there's just older stuff that I feel responsibility to ship first. So that's the only holdup is just when we clear out the older stuff, we'll move into those. That's why
Anthony said, can I ask what the difference is between the Guardian and the Guardian 2.0?
I can show you. I can do you one better. I can tell you exactly what the difference is.
Hey, Anthony, did you just win the DP1? I was going to say, if you're asking because you like this knife, we could switch it.
So this is the original Guardian. Customer sent me the design idea for it. I wasn't sure about it, but then I really liked it when we did a hard 30. So this is a 30-degree angle and a slab of steel designed to open material really wide, like a pressure cut style, if you're familiar with that, where it's, so it kind of, it pops open. So it's not really an EDC friendly blade. The 2.0, same platform, same sheath, same geometry.
Toy Boy said, can you throw the night guard next to them?
Yeah, it's just a 3-inch version of that. So we got the night guard 2.0. So let me set them down here so you can see. It's just the shorter 3-inch blade version on the ring grip. So there's your high grind is a 2.0. Makes it a slicer Warncliffe with a half grind, and you still get the 30 on the back. I sharpened this one too far for personal use, and it's a little bit, oops, that's dumb. So they're not going to be sharpened that far if you got the tri-edge when you selected it. So there's a difference.
3-gun rookie, no, that's a different grip.
Okay, so
the
this
sheath fits, but not the grip.
So this is an EDC grip platform. And then, so this is the, people said, hey, can you put that on the ring grip and make it more carry compliant? So I did a 3-inch version of it with the original.
Walter, we have a few blims shipping all the orders right now. You can email if you're looking to get one. Joshua Mazer, member for 8 months. Merry Christmas, you circus animal.
Thanks, you friggin' circus animal. Mr. Mazer. So here's the 2.0, same thing. Same Night Series grip, so this grip fits 8 different knives. Same platform, same sheath, just a high grind on the 2.0 versus this. I think, based on
micarta?
This is one of my original micartas when I used to sell.
Everybody's asking about the mystery knife you teased.
Oh, the collab knife?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I said I wasn't showing that. I got angry and punched stuff.
Mean to them.
But I'm so wrong, and I can't get over my anger. So I just don't know. I don't even know what to do with myself here on the live broadcast from the bunker with massive knife giveaways that I have no business doing because I know I'm wrong. I shouldn't do it at all because I'm a meanie poo-poo face who deals with children at home and on the line. So Guardian 2.0. We talked about these things. This is, I got a date set for this, the potato knife.
Regina said, Tim, sending you some hugs.
And not the Stephen Clayton style hugs with a sticker with the rear naked choke, as they call it. And I don't understand why they call it a rear naked choke, because nobody should be naked when choking people. Just saying. That's weird. I don't want to hear about your personal life. But it's been called that way since I did any amount of training.
Meanie poo-poo face sticker.
Yeah, right. So this is kind of my goal for January drops. I'm looking at this for maybe.
I don't know why everybody thinks your poo-poo face comment's hilarious.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm a juvenile, and I'm just an angry boy. So here's what I also think.
Do you like the potato or the piranha more?
I got to see this in metal. I got to see it in metal, but I think because it's the 005 blade and then the Piranha extended grip. That was weird. What was that?
What was that? Some light just went off.
Did it die?
Yep.
Did we lose power? No.
I think we're good.
Let me check on this. That's weird.
Did it die?
No.
Oh. No worries.
The cat go out there? Because that's the motion sensor one that's in the gym. Anyway, yeah, so I was saying stuff. Doesn't really matter. Stuff about stuff and other things and such. So the Piranha grip. This is a pocketable EDC knife. And I like it, but if we're going to do a thicker blade, we need a thicker grip. So when I went to drawing, I just made it thicker. See what I'm saying? See that right there? Just a thicker version. lengthen it a little bit so we get a little better clicky, not sticky on the sheath. But I think I'm gonna go leather sheath only on this. Maybe, probably. I like that idea. And then it's just a shrunken down 005 blade. And coincidentally, the 005s in Nitro V are late, but they are at heat treat, so they are coming. And I hope Nick is watching this. The 005 ADCRV2s are done and shipped. And Nick decided to leave the Nitro V one sitting on a machine when he expanded his shop and forgot to ship the effing blades to heat treat for 2 months. That's what I'm talking about. You deal with Americans, you do this kind of stuff. No Chinese person would forget to ship blades to heat treat because they want your money too bad. There you go. So there's that. You're being quiet.
Oh, I'm just reading comments. Nothing's wrong.
Good.
Cody said CW with the limited edition folders come with the folder patch by chance.
Yeah. But if you added it. Oh, for the limited editions? Yeah, make me do that, CW. That's fine.
Okay.
Make me do it. Because they didn't sell all the patches. I have tons of them. And yeah, we're going to include those with the limited editions. You guys funded that project super fast. So, we're looking at 15 January for these, the folder, and the DP2, right? I'm looking, I have this all written down. So, are there any questions? Am I just like skipping over stuff?
Nope.
Okay. I'm sure there's questions. I'm just retarded.
There's some G10 grips available. So the way the site is right now, if the grip is out of stock, you can't see it. But we do have some. So if you're looking for a certain something, just email us.
I may do this. Look, guys, you tell me. Do we want to do this?
Of course.
On January the 1st?
Hey, y'all, that sheath is like felt.
It's suede.
Yeah.
It's suede.
Suede, sorry.
And look at that on the back.
Is this not the coolest?
Okay, so I saw this freaking...
is my favorite new knife ever.
Okay, look at this. So, 80s retro paracord done by Auxiliary Manufacturing, epoxy soaked. He's been working on these for freaking ever. When we started the 004 drop, underneath a green dyed real ray skin.
People are calling it the Joker.
That's the whole. That's what I wanted to do. That 80s, 90s Joker freaking look. And then, so here's what I did.
See, Nick, I knew you'd like it. That's why I showed you first.
So,
you saw it first.
You and the other millions of people on the internet. So I wanted to do this on the 04. I just think it's a cool little pocketable, nasty little blade. And I love this wild paracord. So I sent him the link. What do you think? You pick the ray skin that would look the best. I let him pick it. And he said, I think green is freaking awesome. So he picked this. So we sent Roger, when he agreed to do the collab with me, one of these blades. And I said, here's a couple of ideas I've got on some of the stuff you've already made, but I want you to do what you think is freaking awesome that you would want to do. You pick it. And he said, purple suede, lime green Kydex. So here's what's rad. One, it's got a retention adjuster. So it's got a super tight fit, but when you draw it, it's got this rock where it pulls cleanly if you rock it up when in your natural draw, but no freaking rattle. And you can force it past if you've got this all the way down, which when you cinch this down.
Yes, I'm still seeing a video and Lakeside said, why so serious? And they're all saying Joker and stuff.
Why so serious?
Braun, make us a video with this thing with the why so serious.
So I got to laser him. I got to put Mike's logo on the back. So right there, super simple ACRV2, because you guys, no, I did these in stainless. Sorry. These are AEBL or Nitro V. I think Nitro V. So it's just, if you guys understand, when you have these craftsmen hand make a sheath like this and hand wrap a thing,
it's not cheap.
The price point is going to be in keeping with what these limited editions are. It is so cool. So cool. So I wanted to do them in time for Christmas. So I thought, all right, do we do it Christmas Eve and then ship them the week after Christmas? Or do you guys want to wait till the 1st and do a drop of these on the 1st?
Yeah, because they're done.
Oh, yeah, they're done. As of yesterday, I finally got them in the mail, and it's going to come with the quick violent over QVO sticker and
show the back of the thing again. I like how his stuff is printed on the.
Yeah, so his logo is here. We sent him the DCC clips because he was out.
The whole thing looks good like that.
Yeah, so that's inside your waistband. You're not going to see that.
I still like the way it I look at it. I just hold it and look at it.
You don't understand. Super, super cool stuff. I mean, Roger and QVO Tech, they do really high-end stuff. The detail is just incredible. So I'm blown away. And if I'm wrong, and I'm mad because I'm wrong, maybe I need to wait until we ship all the 004s instead of releasing these 50. I'll probably just punch stuff and act like a baby.
Everyone's notified. When we do these releases, it goes to the full email list, right, honey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the problem. I got to get with Roger and Auxiliary to push this to their people, but I don't know that I should. Because it's a collab, I'm sure they're going to want to talk about how awesome what they
people
contribute
are saying the first Christmas recovery needed.
That's kind of what I thought.
Like, yeah, y'all.
There's a payday after that. Like, let's just do them January 1. Here's the thing, though. There is also, that's a Thursday, right? We were not going to do a whatnot on the 1st because that means we're skipping 2. But then everybody in the shop seems to think we should do a whatnot because people are going to be freaking bored. And by 2 p.m., they're going to be nursing their hangovers, and they'll be fine. They'll be out from under all of their alcohol poisoning, and they're going to be tired of dealing with their families all day, and they're going to want to see awesome Tim and C-Dub on a Thursday to recover. We're not going to be partying hard because we're in our freaking 40s, and we just can't get down like that anymore. So I'll be dead for 6 weeks if I do a like New Year's Eve sort of like I used to when I was a kid. So if y'all want us to do a whatnot, that would mean there's a whatnot and this 50 drop on the 1st, which is whatever. I'll do it if you guys want to.
We're considering doing are we working on on New Year's Day?
Well, Jacob and them said we need to do it.
Oh.
We'll be missing too many things. So I don't know. You guys tell me.
There was somebody on that asked, I need to go back. Hello, first time here in stream shopping for an ED fix. I don't know if you're still on 30K Hunter 76. New fixed EDC help, LOL.
Man, it's tough. I love the combatant. I mean, I've been stuck on the 004 for so long. I went back to what else came before that, the production version of the Nautilus. So this was a teaser release of the Nautilus Storm series that we did. It uses the Night Stalker sheath. I love this little blade. It's so capable. You guys, these are shipping. Those of you that have gotten the new one have commented on this live. And if you haven't got it yet, you're going to quickly fall in love with it. And if you think it's too short, throw a lanyard on there. But you're going to realize, because I pushed this thumb ramp forward, it's just got such a secure grip, if I could work on English. So that's what I'm wearing today. This is a great little EDC thin blade. I like it a lot. The combatant is always popular. The Raider is a great EDC knife. Here's the combatant, which is what the folder started life as.
Lee Ward said black and yellow version like old school Batman would be awesome to go with the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll...
Can we call it the Joker? Is it...
I don't think... Yeah, I mean, Joker is a name...
I love it. I'm totally seeing his, like, pasty face with his smile and... You know,
there you go.
It totally...
It's not... There it is.
I see it in my head.
Does everybody else think it's as rad as we do? Or are we just like
They
80s,
do.
90s babies?
They're
Like, this
loving
is
it.
so rad.
They're loving it.
So then I'm thinking we do the tool drop. Once we ship the bronze Skullses that were out for sale, we'll do titanium, deadbolts, the dragonflies with the aluminum grips, the re-release of the TS-87 that will now be in the black apocalyptic with an aluminum grip, also the brass and copper versions and the aluminums of these. All of those, and I'm looking at when I wrote the schedule out this week, I think that was on March 15. Let me just look again.
Wander and prepare said my wife said she has to have the Joker.
So the 15th February is what I'm looking at doing, called the dead drop, which will be Get it, drop dead, dead drop. The titaniums of these, I should have them done and in hand by then. I want the dead drop to be a ship now.
Hey, just saying, a titanium one of those went out to some lucky somebody.
Just saying, you don't even know who you are yet.
I don't.
I screwed up and gave the wrong dimensions to the machinist on this thing, and it was too big, and somebody got one as a gift because they were the prototypes were jacked up. Anyway, this is the raw titanium. I love the look. But I'm looking at doing 200 of these, 200 of the aluminum in the 4 colors, 50 copper, 50 brass. And then the Dragonfly, finally this release after 2 freaking years of it. And the TS-87 APOC, which is going to be, if you guys saw it on the Whatnot, with aluminum grips. So we're going to be getting busy. On the 1st of February, it looks like I'm going to have 2 buy now, ship nows of some really rad blades that are not out for order. Boy, B-boy. That's going to be the Desert Ops drop, which is really rad. So first editions of some really cool customs that I'm doing in that realm.
What handle colors would the Dragonfly be in from Tim J.K.?
Okay, let's see. I just think this is raw. This hasn't been heat treated yet. And obviously we haven't done the broaching for the 1/4-inch nut driver that'll go here. Oh, man, you know what? Don't show me on the big camera, okay? Just
Wait,
keep it
are
over
you Michael Elliott from Gunfighter Customs? If y'all haven't seen their blades,
I love their
they're
stuff. I
awesome.
always try to get over there and talk to those fellow devil dogs at the blade shows, and then I'm freaking busy. But I did get to chat for a second. Okay, so let's talk about this. So this will have the 1/4-inch drive like the TS-87. Where is my personal TS-87? I have one in my life.
Yeah, y'all go on Facebook. Y'all don't have a website. I think it's just Facebook. Do you have a website now, Michael?
Man, I wouldn't have bothered you.
Facebook, Gunfighter Customs. They got some really, really good blades.
I love their design style too, and it's uniquely their own. Okay, so this will have the 1/4-inch hex driver with the ball detent to keep the tools from falling out. So this is a range tool for doing range tool type of stuff. I changed the angle or the orientation of the screwdriver, right? See how
hold on, honey.
Uh-huh.
Bound to Wander, I think we got Warrior in for EDC.
We got tons of
I don't know about, did we get Outrider Warrior? He's got 3 blades he's wearing.
I think so. If we got the EDC in Warrior, then I should have gotten a Warrior and everything. But we need to verify.
Yeah, I need to know your name so I can look it up. And here is Hunter. I'm assuming that's Gunfighter Customs.
Okay, so look. Yeah, check their stuff out. Good dudes. I can vouch for their honor, courage, and commitment. So let's just stay frosty, be calm. Don't go punch stuff over anger because of YouTube.
Oh,
trolls.
Jeremy said I just broached the first one while you were saying it. LOL.
Man, so Jeremy's gonna, if you guys don't know what a broach is, it's a really precise, rather than machining out all those, you push it through and it makes those edges really clean. It's not the easiest process, but it's very.
Barbarian Bronny said I need an FDE to go with my pew pew.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
So what we did, we changed the bolt pattern, narrowed this up, made this 6 7/8 inches. Not that TSA is going to let you carry this, but the goal is to have it a 7-inch, under 7-inch screwdriver, because TSA stipulations are under 7 inches can be called a screwdriver, which means they won't steal it out of your baggage, hopefully, because the one for the Dillon Arrow was 9 inches overall because of the specifications on that gun. If you guys aren't familiar with the M134 Delta, that's the Gatling gun that shoots 50 rounds per second. That is not a speaking error.
I might actually carry that smaller one.
Yeah. So I oriented this way. So if you get a stuck bolt on your AR, you'll be able to jam that in the action and rake that bolt back, right? I also put this thumb ramp on here, and this is ovoid, meaning that shape is like an almond. It's not flat, so it works much better as a pry bar to get under stuff. And one of the things I think is the freaking coolest is that Jeremy and I got together on this week. The reverse Tontos and the old school Stalkers had this pattern, but I was keeping one on my kit, my gun belt, my battle belt, however cool you want to sound. This being round and having this sharp cut in it is perfect for that, for weapon lights. You see what I'm saying? That thing slips in there perfect. So we're trying to make it a very effective range tool because it's got that radius like a bullet casing, and there's a lot of different tools for that, but not one that's all in one. So then you'll be able to put your hex drive like a T20 with a bunch of freaking barrel changeovers can be done. You get a lot of leverage to break that loose. You get retention of your tool here. And all of you, if you're not a machine gunner, this works for you too. But anybody that's had a tool that's needed it in a pinch, it keeps it on kit, your machine gunner screwdriver often becomes a improvised pokey device. So, opens cans, opens...
Chad said, just let us order one already.
Well, so look, Jeremy engraved the T.Kell in it. I think we got 300 of these being made. The jimping is just, it's perfect, man. I didn't radius this, where this is radius to be really comfortable. If you want to use this as a ferro striker, you can do that, or a scraper.
That's funny, Barbie.
So,
yeah, it would totally work for that.
I love that everybody needs a pry bar screwdriver every single day. I wanted a pocketable tool. So Jeremy offered to make the aluminum grips and killed it. I think
yeah, they're great.
These are so awesome in the raw aluminum.
Do y'all like the raw aluminum?
I do. I really, really do. We could sandblast them maybe or give a tumble, but Jeremy just killed it with the texture. Killed it.
Ryder said, I think you'll need more than 300 of the dragonfly.
I think so. But maybe they'll take time to catch on.
Bit holder that can mount to the sheath would be sweet.
That'd be pretty simple. That's just a little Kydex tool. So the name Dragonfly, it looks to me, when it's got two eyeballs, it looks like one. Or some badass scissors, right? Anyway, I like it. Cool name. Cool tool. Very, very excited.
Honey, we're an hour and 36 minutes in. I don't know if you're showing gifts, but I'm loving you showing the knife. Not trying to rush you off, just letting you know the time.
Look, you can tell me what to do. Beastie cannot. That's just how that works.
I have to give away some more stuff, too. We got to live up to our massive giveaway.
Yeah, and not kowtow to the singular troll.
What were the other knives you said? It was like Ops.
Yep, we got Ops Strikers, Ops Hawks. 03s.
03s, Ops Strikers. What do y'all want to see?
If I've got sheaths, we could do a reverse Tonto 2.0, but I don't know that I've got sheaths unless I find one of my customs. Adversaries.
Okay, it's going to be 03 or Ops Striker. That's what I'm seeing the most so far.
03. If you guys saw that video.
We got sheets.
I got at least two in my drawer because I was looking for that 001 emergency whatever thing. And I found a couple. So.
Hashtag 003.
So this is kind of first quarter stuff. Oh, look, I get text from Jeremy. Look.
We'll do Ops Striker next. How about that?
This is why. Okay, so if it's, there it is. Straight, Jeremy's literally making your toys while watching my stupid fat self. So that's a brooch. That's the thing that cuts it. And that's where it cuts it. So really rad. So that's the very first one that has the thing. I got to give this one back to Jeremy. I begged him to stop working and come. He's, I think 17 miles is where his sales call. Let's cut the stream out. I just want to talk to people about sales. Yeah. So he did. I interrupted his life. He's like me, small business guy, running stuff out of his own shop. So, but we made some cool stuff, and I want Jeremy's design eye to help me with the extended grips and maybe make them look a little different on some of the stuff and make them in aluminum.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. I think it'd be cool. So gifts that people sent. Let me go out here and get this one box.
The extended grip. Wait, I'm sorry. Sheath option for Dragonfly.
I'm gonna release them in leather because it's pocketable, right?
We're not out of stock, David.
What?
You can email China and we'll get you an invoice, or we'll add some to stock.
So he already made himself
Thanks,
identified.
Dwayne. Merry Christmas to you.
So check this out. Olive and cocoa. Now, some of the stuff we opened and we had to refrigerate it. I can't even get it low enough.
2 zeros. 2 number zeros.
Look at this. So he sent this to China. What a cool box, right? So we open the coffin. I don't know if you tried this stuff.
Out of there already.
Well, only the stuff that needed to be refrigerated. The chips, everything is super, super high quality and delicious, especially the salami. I freaking loved it. So I'll just say Al. I don't know if he wants to be known, but it's really nice. I hope the T.Kell family has an incredible Christmas and New Year. I appreciate your family business, your products, and all that you do, except for when I'm wrong and give away stuff.
The person that sent the gift to China in the card in the mail, thank you very much.
That was super sweet.
It to show, but or do we have it to show?
I might. I grabbed all the cards that we got this week.
She took it. She took it away.
She took it and put it on her desk, I think. So thanks, Al. I mean, especially sending that to China. She's such a sweet girl, and she works really, really hard for you guys. So hopefully people don't mind.
Rooster22. Hey, do you guys have any discount code for Christmas? $10.
You know, I didn't even consider that. We should do that. With the new website launching, it's been crazy. So happy holidays. Should I cover? No, because it just says their first names. Thank you, guys. If you want to be known and you happen to be on here, it really means a lot. Old school.
I love these cards that people
Christmas
send.
cards.
And I'm telling you, these dogs are so cute.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Johnson's dog is extremely cute.
Uh-oh. Now Jason, Paige, Damian, Linus, Sebastian, Jovi,
no, these are
Nix,
cute
and
too.
Otto are going to be jealous. So thanks for sharing your family with us. We are a family here, the TKellians. I just love it. Let me... I know your names. I'm pretty sure you commented today, but I'm not going to say it out loud if you don't want me to. All right, I can't get the card back in the envelope because I'm a moron. This came by way of Mr. Johnson.
Now tell me that's not the cutest dog.
Here's what I think is funny. Coco and the Johnsons. So Coco is obviously the most important person in their life. And thanks for sending it on, Raymond. You don't care if I mention your name. What an adorable
And also
animal.
Raymond sent, we brought the jacket.
Yeah, I got it because everybody asked about it. I don't know. This is, if you want to be known and you know you sent the card, say it out loud. I don't like name dropping unless you guys want me to. I'm going to open this. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing inappropriate. Oh, man. Look at this shirt. Just wait for it, C-Dub. Bam! There's the shirt. The Night Stalker
yes, I
shirt.
saw it on the emails. Awesome. Look at the ugly Christmas sweater.
There it is. Cross Night Stalkers. And look, wife and daughter look, daughters look super excited. And cats.
And
cats.
I remember when he was talking about those being like little babies. So they grew up fast.
They grew up fast and as little mini TKellians.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for Mrs. Night Stalker Ugly Christmas shirt for allowing him to be so funny in your family photo. Means a lot to me because
he said my wife hated that sweater.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, there's no way C-Dub would have let me get away with that. She's like, you're not. But that's love, right?
I love it. We're famous now.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm trying to make sure that I don't. Okay, cool. I'm trying to just cover up names. If you don't want to be known, am I not? Okay, I just don't want to show your address. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. Like, I love the old school and the whole TKellian community.
Who's this from?
I don't want to say.
Oh.
You want to see?
Yeah.
It's in this. So there you go. I'm going to display all of these in the shop. It means so much. It's so much to you guys that we really try hard to be open, honest, upfront, let you into our personal lives.
Hey, y'all don't
because
forget hashtag 003.
the TKellians is a
Haven't
family.
drawn it yet.
003.
Did we show the 003 for people
Let's do
to
that.
know what they might win?
I freaking love the 003. So this one is N80 CRV because, of course, it is. Because I'm not a steel hooker. This is the Night Stalker CG blade with a heavier step milling on the Agent series. That I just think with the OD grips and the black screws, I mean, it's just such a, just look at it. That diamond shaped tip, really heavy swedge on the back. I'm like trying to sell you on it, but I'm giving it to you.
Sorry, Rocky Mountain Bear.
What happened?
He lost his dog and cat.
Oh man, do you remember where you put him? Is that not
He's
appropriate?
sad. He said he's looking forward to the next year.
Well, listen. I say funny stuff because it would make me laugh if somebody said that. It would break my cycle of sadness. I'm sorry for your loss. If you need help looking for them, I'm there. I'm your guy. I'm sorry. Gosh, I can't help it. I'm such an idiot. My sense of humor, like, remember Jacob when he first started working the shop? I would say, he's like, this is so terrible.
Paige, what is this? What is this hashtag?
What does it say?
Hashtag 005000.
50.
It's supposed to be 03.
I mean, I could do, maybe he's wanting you to give away a 005. We haven't shipped all the Nitro Vs yet, so that would be kind of gross.
Iron butter knife. Finally, someone with my sense of humor.
Oh, man. It's like,
Travis, dark humor and sarcasm is my sanity.
yeah, but I mean, if it offends you, let me know. You know, sorry, I don't want to do that. Jake, you know, when he first started working, he came from corporate, you know, with like HR departments and stuff. And he would be like, Timothy, you can't say that. I'm like, this is literally my house. Now we have a shop, but it's like, look, I can say that, and I'm just playing with you, so calm down. So now
Everyone's saying they're so sorry, but they laugh so hard.
yeah, I am sorry. I am. But look, I've had a lot of loss.
He said they're in a hole in the ground out back. I suppose you could dig them up if you really want.
Well, you already know where they are, where you left them, so that's half the battle. But like we had, I won't go into too much detail, but I
love this nameless drifter. I've been loving my 004 ornament. Put on 18-degree bevel, and it's essentially a full convex. Has no business slicing as good as it does for how thick it is. That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you put grips on it?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were like, "Man, that ornament is that hardened and heat treated and nickel bored?" And I'm like, "It is. It absolutely is." So, people were buying the ornaments at a stupid cheap price and sharpen them and turn them into knives. Buying, you know, buy the sheaths, buy the grips, buy the screws. But now there's no way you get it by Christmas. One thing I thought was really cool, and I never had this thought. I saw a lot of people's, not a lot of people, I saw a few orders come in with, you could tell, like a female name, which typically means you're buying this as a present. But they would buy the ornament and gift cards enough to buy a knife. And I was like, what a really cool idea.
Dan R. said anyone that's seen live through rough times has a dark sense to handle.
Oh, yeah. I've been through so much what people would call trauma in my life. A lot of loss, a lot of crazy stuff, you know, and I just joke about it. It helped me. So I'm sorry. If I need to be sorry, I'm sorry. If I don't need to be sorry, you're welcome for the chuckle. Yeah.
All right, let's give away this 003.
So put all the stuff on the
Good luck,
list
folks.
of the things of what we would be doing in the first quarter. Did I skip things? I'm sure I did. When's the potato on there?
Will be. You won a knife for showing off your ugly Christmas sweater. That's what you get. Congratulations. What did we give you? What were you giving away?
You won a thing.
003. If you already have one and you want something else, you can
That's so
discuss
cool,
with
man.
China. Congrats.
Sorry, I got it fixed. I'd say here, Mr. Warner. Mr. Warner, I would say ship here. But don't have to do that. It was like, Oh, yeah, I was looking at the schedule. I got distracted by text.
Do y'all want the very last giveaway to be an op striker like we discussed, or we want something else?
Yeah, that puts me all the way into March. So you guys are saying the first you want the QVO thing. I got to get with Roger on that. 15th of January, we're looking at, if we get all the combatant folders shipped first. Oh, yeah. Yes, Lee, for sure. C-Dub asked me that, and I meant to text you. He's asking for the white battle locks again so people can dye them on their own. Absolutely. I think that's really rad. So, yeah, I am going to do that. Remind me to reach out to get that ordered.
Do we have any more of those storm adversaries?
There's one. You can have mine.
Well, Paradoxical Charlatan's asking about it.
We have one. There's mine.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see.
I think we have more, or I can make more. It just depends on if I have more of the I have tons of the blue grips. So, provided we ship all the folders, because it would be freaking gross for me to drop a new folder without having shipped the others.
Everybody's saying, can you give away a dragonfly?
I would like to get further into the process before I do that. Because here's the thing. If somebody wins a dragonfly and I don't ship it next week, like I'm the person that won the dragonfly, you're an idiot. Why would you give away something you can't ship?
He said we should make a tactical butter knife.
Yeah, I know people like that idea, but that seems like a really dangerous freaking blade to me to mass produce. But Peach is a dangerous dude, so maybe we just have to build one for him. But yeah, we'll do a dragonfly giveaway when I get closer to finishing them. Because somebody won't have listened or won't have read, and they forgot that they clicked on a thing, and I'll know that I'm wrong. You guys know how I am. I will beat something into the ground, and no one will forget.
Hashtag ops. All lowercase OPS.
And they'll be like, where's my dragonfly? You gave it away, and you're a moron, and you can't send it to me, so we're being a moron.
Troika would be nice. I'm trying to get my
Stroika.
brother into T.Kell instead of truck stop checkout stand knives. He needs a gift.
That's what I tell people a lot. I've been in the truck out. That's it. That's the word. Truck out. I've been in the truck out knife phase. Well, that's all I could get.
Truck stop.
Truck out, truck checkout together, truck out. But I thought at one point, how many of these have I gotten that I've broken or have folded up on me? I had one almost cut my freaking finger off because they don't really care where they make that crap. And I wanted something durable, but then I wanted to offer a lifetime warranty. Someone's going to cop for the money and choose for me to make their knife all in America with my American employees from American materials. TKell Knives, www.TKellians.com. If they're going to do that, if you total up how many gas station and Walmart $20 knives you bought and broken all together, and you buy one of mine, it's probably less than you've paid, and you get a lifetime warranty. But then some people are, I've lost a bunch of those. Well, you would probably make sure you keep up with it more if you have to work hard to get something. Same thing with firearms.
Can you also show the ops? People may not know what they're...
Yeah, so Ops Striker, Ops Hawk, I got a really cool drop coming on these of limited editions. Buy now, ship nows. Ops Hawk, Ops Striker. So,
is that true? I didn't know that, Hunter. He said I wasn't into knives until I found you all. I skipped that gas station phase. I didn't even know that.
Thanks, dude. I wasn't into knives
Awesome.
until you guys became fans of my knives. For real. So, this is the Ops Striker. It's the Striker blade, but a 5-inch blade, so way longer. Thumb drop on a full handle. So they call the Ops, not because I'm an operator, but because I think an operator should have this on their kit. So if you're like a mall ninja operator or a wannabe operator or a real operator, or you don't give a crap about operating anything, and you're just a couch ninja, it's a very comfortable blade. Not just a couch ninja. If you are an awesome couch ninja. I don't want to diminish you. It's a full grip. It's got a little bit of a motivator on the back, but it was my first get this bird beak kind of thing without a beak that would hang up on, say, your gun strap if you're wearing this on kit or any other thing. So it's got that in where you can pull that out vertically mounted. But then I wanted this to fit your palm steel in Pakal. And then I wanted this little bump out here. That actually is not completely flat. That's a bump out. It pushes it into your here. It's really comfortable for a narrow blade, but it indexes very well. So the striker blade and the Ops Hawk was the first on it because a lot of people that like knives of, gosh, it's hard to say without getting in trouble with YouTube. Dudes that protect like
Everybody's
Tontos.
saying all their operator things that they do. Operate a cash register, work in surgery. That makes me an operator.
Faux show.
I'll operate.
Send people to the operators. Send people to the emergency. You know what I'm saying? You can read out more ops. But that's where the name came from. Not because we sold them to the ops community. I'm sure some people in that community bought them. But I wanted knives capable of their names at prices that, I'm not going to say gas station price, because you can't buy the materials for what the Chinese people charge for their knives.
Man, this is awesome. There's a lot of you saying that you weren't into knives before us. I didn't really. I always assumed everybody was just always knife people.
Let's talk face to face on this. I think that's the magic behind our community. I didn't get into it because I was into knives before. Our sales platform is not what other people's are, because we didn't try to make a company making knives for profit. It accidentally happened that people liked the stuff I made when I was furloughed from the railroad trying to feed my family. So our sales platform, the way we treat people, the way we design stuff, and even how ashamed I am that I gave away knives when I shouldn't be because I haven't shipped everybody's knife. It's just, all of those things are what make us different. I wasn't into knives, but then people started sending me stuff. And this morning I got to count my inventory and give it to the insurance company because you guys have sent and introduced me into so much incredible stuff. We should do a live where I go through my entire knife collection. That would be cool. You want to do that?
Yeah, we've toyed with the idea, but I'd have to. This camera's like stationary, so
I would bring them up. I would just go through the drawers and the walls and whatever.
Yeah, you can do that.
And if there's something that I should know about, and you guys have sent me all the brands that I had never tried, let me know. We can trade for stuff.
Raymond Johnson has 162 T.Kells.
Man,
That's
you have more.
insane.
No, I just inventoried the shop. I've got 10,870 something.
541 Raider. I was into
blanks.
folders and specifically Kershaw for the quality and price point. T.Kell, you've changed my interest.
Look, bro, check this out. Let me tell you this. What was the knife that CW used to buy me every year for Christmas? Ken Onion, Kershaw, for real. And she's like, this thing's $125 at Walmart. You better not break it or lose it again. We can't afford this. Those were how we were living. So we're the same. And I like fixed blades, but I couldn't afford good ones. And then I didn't like how they felt because they were the same since the 1970s. Here we are, thanks to you guys. So that's the whole thing. That's also why I get mad when people say stupid stuff, because, I mean, it's just us. Started with just me. Grew to just CW, and then me, CW, and another guy. Then me, CW, another guy, and China. And then we added another guy and another guy. And here we are, in front of you guys, being straight up, trying to make really high quality stuff for a lot cheaper than other people do.
I'm trying to post all these, like, this is so cool. Everybody's saying how they just carry your stuff now.
Thanks, guys. And that's what I do. And until I made my own folder, I carried other people's folders. I still will carry my Microtex because I don't make it out the front, but I would really like to. And I want a Hawk. Oh, I want a Hawk so bad. But let's do this. Look at this.
Hold on, there was a comment from...
Did you see that? This is no camera trickery. You see it? You let go of the crossbar lock fast enough, it'll stay open. But that's because of those skiff. Look, isn't that cool? It's because of the skiff bearings.
Where's that comment, Barbarian Brawny Road? Oh, here it is.
But
he said, I just got the Pete's Pirate knife this week, and I'm going to have to force myself to carry it unless I carry 2 fixed blades. I've only been carrying T.Kell fixies. Tim has ruined me, LOL.
I saw it. I saw the knife. I really did. I really did saw the knife.
Trust Monkey, I hope the T.Kell family enjoys their upcoming vacation. Yes. Thank you for your contribution. For everybody that has.
Everybody showed up to that thing, and it's crazy how that came about. China really wanted to go to Disney. Never has been. Our youngest is 10 now. China's 25, almost 26 in a few weeks. My gosh, we're old, honey. It's official. But we're just like, look, we have put everything into this business, and our entertainment literally consists of driving around and listening to music and looking at the sights, and we'll go out and eat Indian food every once in a while. But we just don't really vacate. And I'm like, I just don't think we can afford it. Disney is stupid expensive. You guys
It really is.
have
We've had people give
tickets,
money,
donations, I mean, and completely covered this trip for the girls. And I'm their chauffeur. So thank you guys. I'm not sure whether to thank you yet or cry, because I've got to drive the 9 hours, but I'm really looking forward to it.
I believe we're leaving like January the 10th or something, and coming back a week later. So we'll probably miss like 2 lives.
I think the 10th will fall after a live, and then we'll be back. So we'll miss one and a whatnot, I think. Maybe it depends on if I just pass out.
We've had people send gift cards, shirts. We had somebody send us matching shirts.
That was so cool too. I mean, it means
Trust Monkey said almost cheaper to fly to Japan and visit Disney than to go to Disney in Florida. Oh,
isn't that crazy? I mean, I drive a Dodge 1500, and it's gonna.
Yeah, Barbarian Bronny said you're gonna feel naked not having a knife and a pew pew on you. He is not like
that. Is the biggest thing that I'm like, okay, listen, this is a target-rich environment. There are so many threats against people right now, and people all over the world, and I don't want to be that guy that's like, okay, what I've seen active duty, what I know from being in this industry, selling to so many cops and military guys and operations, and we sell, and I have conversations with some people that are really in some positions, and they tell you why under confidential and where we're sending this stuff, you'd lock yourself in this damn bunker. I'm telling you.
Hey, honey, Michael said, quality, this is how I feel about your quality. I bought an FLN V1, 01, V2, FLN V2 within a week of each other. I already had the adversary that y'all sold me at Blade Show. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. Really, thanks a lot. Actually, I got a text message from somebody in the operations community yesterday. Didn't see it till like the wee hours of the morning. Dude just texted me back and said, hey, Merry Christmas. I hope the Ranger gods protect you. And he needed something like right now. Can you send it to me? 2 of them, I'll expedite overnight. And I'm like, I'll see what I can do. I'll wrap it in bubble wrap. You can't have a sheath, but hey. But this whole, like, I can't even have like a pokey thing. Like, can I even take the dragonfly to Disney? Doubtful.
Probably not.
Doubtful. I can't take, and I'm just like, this is not me. Look, we went to Biltmore. Like, we're idiots. We had a knife show. We were out of town, and we're in the area, and I want to see it. And we had super crazy discounts to try to go see this place. And I see all these signs in the parking lot, and they're like, no firearms. And I'm like, don't do this. But typically, if I see that, I'm like, look, if somebody comes up to me and they can tell that I am inside the waistband carrying a firearm, anywhere I go, one, I'm doing it wrong because I don't want people to know that. I just don't want the attention drawn to myself. If they can see it and they come up to me and say something, I'm going to be like, bye. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to create a scene. If I'm up inside a store that says no firearms, I understand that I'm legally being stupid. Don't do this. I'm a moron. You can go to jail for this crap. But
Chad said Hayden went to Disney and carried a beater knife that he could throw away if they found it, but they never did. I guess he had it hidden pretty well.
I carry one of my competitors' knives. That's mean. Can't say that. So,
and people are saying G10 knife. Said bring a tactical flashlight and a G10 poker. And
I'm gonna have my flashlight. Straight up, I'm gonna have my flashlight. I got my Surefire. I got my Surefire. But what if they take this?
They would make you something. I lost it because there's a bunch of comments. A Mitten State EDC. Tim, I send you an acrylic Kubotan. I make no metal and fits nice in pocket.
Hey, your Kubotan is simple. I would love to see it because I want to make one too. Maybe we can work together on something. And one of my disciplines, there's just a very simple thing called a Yowari stick, and it's just a thing. But a roll of quarters helps even. But if you got people that do not like your religious beliefs or you for being a Westerner that are willing to shoot you, I'm like, it's like a freaking fish in a barrel. But when we went to Biltmore, I was like, look, I'm not worried about it. It's like a 1.5 mile walk from the car park too. So walk in, and I'm still pretty chunky at this point. So I'm like, I get down there and they got freaking metal detectors. And I'm like, cool. Hope you guys have fun. Let me go back and stash this in my car. And if I was the type of person that was a criminal, I'd be a bit more busting in the cars. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, we should probably have these later. There's like 418 people on here after 12.
Maybe we could
People are
push it
just
back.
Not waking up.
I'm 4 minutes overdue. Did we give massive amounts of knives away? Or did
I'm about to give the last one away.
Massively.
We should do like those people that have like all day long whatnots.
No way. No, there's not enough coffee in here. I would be effing leptic on this. I know what light went out. It was my blue one.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I thought, okay, never mind. I'm a moron. So that's kind of what's up with the whole I'm super scared of Disney and I'm afraid of mice. And there's rumor has it some big ones. So that's, there's like some truth to that.
Where? Disney or Biltmore? He said I have a friend that went and they came in his room looking for his pew. Really?
Look, man, that can happen at SHOT Show too. In Vegas, they don't play that crap. You can't even have a firearm in the hotel. They didn't find mine though. Whoops. But man, there's some stuff. Like we were talking about some things. I lied about being afraid of mice. But there are some at Disney. And I'm flicking this. I feel like Jared Neef. Flicky, flick, flick. C-Dub's going to hit me with some crap, so I better stop. But that's kind of my whole life in a nutshell. I shared it with you for 2 hours and 4 minutes. 5.
CW, please ask Tim to show the thing so I can stop hiding it. LOL.
Show.
What thing? Brian, member for 5 months. Sharpie.
Yeah, I got 2 of them right here. Boom. Going. But I have it on recent authority that someone did that and now they're checking for that. So I guess they're really trying to protect their actors. What thing do I need to show so that you can stop hiding it?
I don't know. Maybe he wasn't on when we showed the QVO thing.
But who said that, Braun?
No. Oh, the wallet. 1931 Leatherworks.
Let me tell you something, Mr. 31. Double IDDC. Let me tell you something. Let's talk right here, me and you. The black one was mine. There's a knife that was in it. And one of the people that worked for me said, hey, Vinny, see if he can make one before Christmas. Because I'd love to give one to my dad, and I'll do it. And it looked like the turnaround time was too tight. Me being me, I pulled the thing out of my pocket, and I gave it to Jacob. I did. So, that's what happened.
Oh, you didn't even show it yet?
I said, I said Friday before we all secured for this, I said, hey, can one of you guys just give me one so I can show it on the freaking live? So there were 3. Vinny, Jacob, Timmy. I hate being called Timmy, but people are going to do it, so I just deal with it. So now it's Jacob, Vinny. I don't even have one. But I want to make this thing. I think it's freaking rad. It's so cool. I can describe it. Basically, it's a wallet, a leather wallet that holds your cards. It holds way more cards than any of the other ones I've tried, which I needed badly. I stuffed 9 in there and my CCW permits. It's got a flippy
He
thing.
said materials ready en route to get a new one to you, FYI.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'll pay you for the materials. I understand
AMA said Timmy Kelly knives.
Look, and people used to call me that all the time. Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Blues Air. Isn't Tim going to sing his rendition of Last Christmas before we go?
Here's what y'all don't know. I used to really be able to belt it and sing a lot, but I quit doing it because everybody started asking me. I'm not one of these people that goes on American Idol that thinks I can sing, and I had no friends to tell me that I sounded like a sack of dying cats. I really used to be able to sing pretty decently, and I even heard a recording and thought, That's horrible. But people have told me that anyway. But I don't sing anymore.
Did you see the QVO knife? The purple and green?
You want to see it again?
What new things did I miss
see it
this morning?
You want to see the Joker? All right. Quick, violent, over a 3-way collaboration between me, Roger, and Mike. Roger Barrera, QVO Technical, made this freaking rad sheath that locks. So when you draw it, it's just got a really smooth draw. But then when you click it in, it can lock down. Tighten this screw for even more retention. No rattle. Look at this. That is suede lime green 004
The
Nitro
Joker.
V with the purple and black paracord. And Mike Jarvis of Auxiliary did these in epoxy resin. And then the green ray skin. Real ray skins that were celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Had a little bit too much green beer. Mike went and slaughtered them, skinned them, turned them into stuff for the knife. But it is, and CW, you can say it again. She's telling the truth. She said this is now her favorite knife that we have ever done. That says a lot. And I absolutely love it. So QVO Tactical did the sheath. T.Kell Knives did the blade. Mike Jarvis did the wrap. 3-way, January 1st. We got 50 of them. They're going to go fast. They're going to go real fast. And I love it. Look at that. Isn't that rad? Suede. So I also, if you guys weren't on the beginning, I asked Mike to do what he wanted to do with the color of the ray skin. I just chose the this. I chose the this. This has a name. I'm a moron and can't remember it because I talk too fast and I've had too much coffee. Paracord. This, aka paracord, is the only thing I said can you work with. He chose that. And I told Roger, go wild, make the sheath that you would think is rad. And he said, I think this would be rad. So everybody chose their stuff.
All right, they're all waiting on.
What are we waiting
They're
on?
all waiting on the op striker.
Okay. Striking ops.
It's just hard to get off when we have like record numbers right now.
It's record numbers because people are bored with their families and they're like, this foolish fat kid is kind of entertaining and I don't even like knives.
All right, come back to camera 1 so I can give it away.
Ooh, how fancy are we? We have a camera 1. Who has water? Anybody have any water? Freaking creatine sucks the life out of you. You know that? And I sweat a lot because you guys make me nervous.
Gosh, I see a lot of people just entering.
Do it. Let me see if I got water.
David said it's because Tim said massive giveaway. I agree with that. Don't tell
How many
me the
knives are you
title.
giving away?
Maybe 5.
That's a lot. I mean, you got to think about
maybe 4.
our costs are less than. Okay, so let's just have a quick lesson in manufacturing and retailing in the knife industry anyway. So when a dude makes a knife and he wants to go into retail, he has to mark that knife up probably 40% above where they start making money because retail is going to take 30 to 35. So whatever you're paying Blade HQ, and this is not hard fast, but they have all asked me to go into retail and they're like, hey, we need 35%. I'm like, I know 35%. I have to pay my house payment. So I don't have 35% to give you. I would be losing 15% if I did that. So that's how that works. So when you go, well, Tim is well below 35% profit margins because I want to make good knife as cheaply as I possibly can with American materials. And that's, I'm not some elitist. I like to give my neighbors jobs. And I know that if you pay somebody in China, it's $3 an hour compared to our $17.50. That's insane. So you extrapolate that out. The dude that's making the steel is making $17.50 in this country, and the guy over there that's making it is making $3. That adds up quick. Our cost of living is higher, and for some reason, Americans like to feed their kids and have a house that's decent without a dirt floor and pay insurance and cars and things like that. So,
all right, honey, we don't want to go on all day. So.
We do want to go on all day. So there's your manufacturing lesson.
All right, ready?
That cost times 6 is
good luck, folks.
Merry
Op
Christmas.
striker.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's what it is. We appreciate you guys suffering through the insanity that is my basement.
Von Monster 2849. You won the obstructor.
Apparently the cat was really excited about that because
congratulations. I don't recognize your screen name.
First time caller, long time listener, Vaughn. You are the winner.
I'm going to type out the email that you need to send to get it.
Yeah, customer service at TKellians.com. We'll get your win sent to you this week. I believe we'll be in the shop 2 days this week. CW and I will be at work all but 1 day this week. So we're letting the employees decide if they want to work or not. The employees. So no live Thursday. No Whatnot auction Thursday. Because that's Christmas. And everybody's going to be broke.
GM. Remember 8 months.
Thanks,
Merry Christmas
Gorge.
to all circus animals.
If me telling you Merry Christmas bothers you, effing get over it. Because that's what I say. And you can say Happy Hanukkah or whatever you want to me, whatever you're into. It's not going to bother me. Unless it's like gross. And
I saw that, I am David. You were so close.
Don't you hate it when they do that? That click, click.
Yeah,
click,
he was like
click,
the last
click.
one before.
I'm David is almost as like on YouTube trolls as I used to be. But thankfully, I only do 2 hours of live broadcasting on YouTube a week. So CW has taken the ability from me to comment on YouTube. Unless I'm going to be nice. So when there is a comment and I say, you too, man, that is the Tim. It's either me or CW. So I can be good. And most of the time, not react to people.
We gave him 15 extra minutes today. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, you guys. Thank you. Everybody that sent gifts. If your cards aren't here yet, thank you in advance. It's just been a huge year for us. We're really appreciative of the community. Thank you guys who have sent things. Thank you for those of you that have continued and continued. Our return customer rate is nearly 63%. That is huge to us. Thank you. You've with your dollars. And that's why we try super hard. If you guys haven't gotten something that you think you should have gotten, please email China, our daughter.
Hey, Joey and Cheryl.
Hey,
Merry
Joey,
Christmas.
Cheryl. Merry Christmas to you guys. Great to have you guys on. Because of Joey, the Joeys, Joey Clayton, Joey Houghton, I cuss less and am less rude than I used to be because they're kids. I don't want to. Families are watching. You know, we got to be family oriented here. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. What else, C-Dub?
That's it.
Thanks, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever. Kwanzaa. What else? Krampus. What does that guy do? He's scary. I saw him. Be nice if you can. People are under a lot of stress. I've got a lot of loss this time of year, just like everybody else.
Peach, love y'all. Praise Jesus. Have an amazing holiday and take some time off, you bums.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
Bye.
Bye.
Carry on.